Man, that fucking
Yeah.
mad up there.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's good, man? We back. It's another episode of Man Conversation Monday, and we got some man conversation for your ass on tonight. I'm your host, Love Dr. Rob. Y'all know how I'm coming. I'm gonna try to keep some couples together. Of course, I got my co-host in the building. One on his way. You know, he always got to make a grand entrance. Y'all know how that go. Um, Before we get into it tonight, look, we got the holidays coming. They got a lot going on. People are dying faster than you know. So I'm gonna just tell y'all, if y'all got some loved ones, hug them, tell them you love them, and do all that, before tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, let's get to the foolishness. Let me go ahead and introduce my co-host. Y'all know who he is, the incomparable, argumentative, strong voice having ass. Go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
Mr. Fuck that.
Mm.
You know what I said?
Mm.
Still fuck that every day.
Every day, all day. I don't understand why he's like that all the time. But y'all know what it is. And with that being said, y'all already know who I am and y'all know what I do. We're gonna make it live and get it popping in here. Straight like that. Man, listen, so on last week we were sitting in the barbershop, and while sitting in the barbershop, there was a conversation being had about a woman asking a question, and the question goes as such. If your man was making enough money, would you allow him to cheat? That was the thing. You heard me? So when they asked the question, I was like, man, that's a hard question to ask, right? But the lady's response was, well, I've been cheated on for less than that, so it ain't no problem. So with that being said, I was like, this definitely something we need to talk to. If you pay all the bills and if you're doing everything, are you essentially paying to play, right? Are you paying for the opportunity to go out here and do your thing? Is there such thing? Now, I know some women who, as long as he taking care of home, it ain't no thing, they don't care. So, what y'all think?
Like they said, they figure all niggas cheat anyway. So they feel they gonna get a cheater, might well get a cheater with money. That's what they said.
Said, bro, I heard him say stuff.
I'd rather cheat with a motherfucker that's, if I'm gonna get cheated on, let me get cheated on.
Let me get cheated on with nigga paying some bills, huh?
Yeah.
Say, bro, I'm gonna sit like this, dog. I think that, it's kind of hard for a woman to tell me she's staying because a man paying the bills right now, especially when they got so many boss bitches out here and boss women, and I could get it by myself and I don't need a man for nothing. If that's the case.
But them the ones that don't need no man for nothing but dick anyway, so they looking for no leadership. So they got everything.
So if that's the case, why stay with a nigga who cheating? Or do it matter at that point?
Well, the ones who got money ain't paying nobody who cheat. Well, they don't give a fuck if cheat because he ain't for them anyway.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? If she got money, she just using him for what she need.
So, okay, so where is the value in her at that point?
Well, far as she consider her value in her bag.
Okay, so as long as the bag, that everything else falling in line anyway.
You already said, huh?
Man, I'm so sorry to hear that. All these boss chicks, that's the response that we gonna get. Like I wish they was real enough to just say how many of them actually out there just accepting that bag and being like, fuck it, I don't care. I wish I could have a few of them just tap in and be like, I ain't lying. As long as he come and drop this, why do it even matter if a nigga is a good man or not, if that's the case?
Let me see. Cheating is
come on in here, man.
Cheating is a rich man game.
So as long as you got bread, you can cheat.
But it's all the bum niggas cheat and getting away with it.
I'm
trying to figure that out.
That's the thing, dog.
All the bum niggas,
right now,
how y'all let them get away with it?
Like, cause for me, dog, I see more women on some, you know what? All this nigga giving me is hard dick and hard times.
And you still there.
Because
of the hard dick.
And you willing to accept the hard time with it. Ain't no big thing. Like, it's whatever.
Because that one good hard dick make all the hard times go away.
Make it all
for 2.5 minutes.
If he got that. And then you get pissed because as soon as you finish, he sleep like a motherfucker. That boy in there like a baby. You know what I'm saying? But again, this is what's acceptable. So if that's the case, what a niggas even tripping for? Why even get in a relationship if we on that type of time now?
Well, some women want a relationship. That's what they saying. Some of them want one. But what kind you want? I feel like this. If you let a man cheat on you once,
well, this is over with.
You gonna do it again.
It's over with.
Do you honestly think that?
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
You don't think nigga can change?
No, nigga can't change, but I'm saying that if you
he ain't gonna change with her.
Put it this way.
He ain't gonna change with her.
Put it this way. If you let him, if you let him, you know,
without no consequences, it's over with.
And you letting him cheat, and you know he cheat, what gonna make him stop?
That's true.
Yeah,
that is true.
Cause you know he got a bag. You scared to lose the bag. You so scared to lose the bag.
Man,
you ain't worrying about what he doing.
Fee just said, that boy Fee just commented and said, hold on, let me pull it up. If a nigga got a bag, these women will put up with whatever a nigga got going on.
I know Fifi, you know this shit though. You know how they go, but hey, them bitches still gonna be sneaking on they slick end. So
but they gonna try to get. You know that they gonna try to get them too.
But again though, that all that says this though. As long as everybody getting what they want inside, nobody care what's going on outside.
Yeah, that's how it is. Like, cause she gonna eventually start doing her. Right. Just like we just had this conversation with females thinking that they real FBI investigators when they really not.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, it's a difference on the reason why females don't get caught. Not because they're slicker than a nigga. Because if I'm on that end of fucking with another dude or lady, and she tell me call between such and such, or we can link at such and such, I'm gonna play my role. At the end of the day, no feelings gonna be involved because I already know. I know what it is. But see, when females get good dick from a nigga that got old lady, eventually they're gonna tell somebody. Or they're gonna expose.
Hold on, you generalizing. Cause let's be real. We know some tender dick niggas.
That's some, but a real street nigga.
Hold on.
We know some tender dick niggas, but how many niggas you know? Let's be real. How many niggas you know when they get to a point they done fell in love, they calling or being messy or going.
I know this shit though. That's this shit.
I know a nigga right now.
Like that, so I can't relate.
I know a nigga right now. I cut this nigga head the other day. Nigga told me
I can't relate.
Nigga got in the chat. Nigga told me. Nigga said, man, I ain't lying to you, dog. My side bitch so good. I'm thinking about replacing my old lady. I said, wait, what?
You heard what he said? Say the perfect word or not. He what? But then
nigga come back and say, son, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gone.
Did he?
He planning it.
Did he go?
I don't know yet. I ain't talked to him since then.
Right.
I ain't talked to him since then.
Ain't go
listen to me.
Because if
you said, hold on, let me tell you.
Get all this and still do what I'm doing.
Listen. See, that's how you thinking, but you don't know how he thinking. That's the same thing as we was in here the other day. Nigga asked a nigga say, you think your lady cheating? That nigga say, boy, she is. I'm gonna kill her. I said, what you
want to kill her for?
Nigga, so we saying that.
Go fuck her sister.
Man,
y'all gotta say because I need something to drink, man. Let me drink.
Son, listen to me. I'm not dealing with you in this bullshit tonight.
I'm telling the truth.
I'm saying this, dog. At the end of the day, they got some niggas who get caught up like women. And I
ain't gonna say women. That's just people that's very emotional.
If a real person know how to play the game,
emotional motherfucker.
Man, fuck all that, man. If a real person know how to play the game.
But hold on, let's get to it. Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so watch this. Let's flip it. Niggas saying right now, if the nigga paying, the woman gonna give him the pass to go cheat, right? So if you meet a woman who got the bag,
right,
she taking care of you, and she taking care of home. Do she get a pass to go? Do her? Get the fuck. Boy, you a fucking lie. You a fucking lie.
I don't see that.
Because she ain't gonna really be my old lady like that.
But those scenarios, I would never put myself in that
position. Hold up.
You know what I'm
Hold
saying?
on, no,
Yeah,
nigga.
nigga ain't trying
Hold
to-
on, nigga. Hold on. I'm rewinding. It was, but it was an older woman, and I was young.
All
But
right.
we weren't really in a relationship. But
These are my confessions.
but she can do what she want.
Now, listen,
She breaking me
a
up.
relationship is different. And see, that's what that like when the chick answered the question, I think that's the only thing really messed me up because understand this. Somebody I'm in a relationship with and somebody I'm just bagging is two different things.
Right.
And so what you do, if we just messing around, whatever you do, that ain't my business.
Right.
But when I put a label on you like you my old lady,
See, the
or
problem
that's
is,
your old man, that like
See,
the
the problem
rules
is,
supposed to change at that point, right?
They thinking they working at Walmart and just putting labels on anything, and that ain't even their property.
Oh shit.
They be labeling shit that ain't for them. You be labeling shit, and that motherfucker don't even know they label.
That's deep right
Nah,
there.
I done been there.
Come on, man, let's be
I think
real.
everybody
You
been
been
in a
fucking with a
relationship
mother.
and didn't
You
even
could be
know I was
fucking
in one.
with a
You heard
motherfucker
me?
for a hot minute. You thought y'all was just on that level, and all that shit. Before you know it, you keep going in front of people, shit like, yeah, look at babe. You know, this my boyfriend right here. You look like, ooh, where that come from? You know what I'm saying?
She been introduced you, be like, say, look, we gotta talk when we get in the car.
Yeah. She want to introduce you to your daddy and my mom. No, I don't know
Oh,
what
we
we
talking
don't know.
to all that for?
I don't talk to your daddy first. Now your daddy don't want to fight me when I tell him I don't fuck with you like that.
But it's like this, dog. Like, again, like the truth is, they do have so many women putting up with niggas cheating for nothing. If I'm paying all the bills and everything, they gotta. And a lot of niggas feel like this. But if I'm paying all the bills and I'm taking care of home, I'm supposed to be able to go do me.
That's why I feel like, me honestly, I feel like that's what you get. That's what you, I ain't gonna say that's what you deserve, but that's what you get when you're always looking for a nigga to take care of you, and you don't want to do it but lay on your ass and play housewife. Cause I be seeing the memes. Oh, I'm tired of this shit. I need somebody to come and just sweep me on my and pay all my bills. I'm tired of paying bills. Nigga, I'm tired of paying bills too. What's wrong with you? Everybody tired of paying bills. See, the thing is, when you got an equally yoked relationship with everybody doing everything, you can't work. Not on no fuck shit like, oh, you doing this, oh, I'm doing this, or we ain't doing that. Who doing it? What? Oh, cause I'm doing it, or cause you doing it, I can do what I want to do. No, we equally yoked. Everybody doing everything. But some of these women these days, oh, that's not a real man. Real man supposed to do everything. That what got y'all fucked up. When I said it.
Boy, listen, you said a mouthful right there.
Taking care of home isn't the same of taking care of a woman. Okay, that's a fact. Now let me peep this shit. Let me peep this here. Understand that.
Mm-hmm.
They got men out here, they have their own everything. Car, house, job. What do the simple fact of see when a man of that stature, oh, he got options. So why would I put myself in a position to take care of home with a woman in there when I do it by myself and I can do what I want? So make it make sense what you bring to the table besides you figuring you being taken care of home, cooking, cleaning, and fucking, but what else?
Ain't that what you're supposed to do?
What else? No, but
we
talked about this last week about emotional shit too.
So here we go.
You put a cook clean and fuck anyway.
Wait, hold on.
Everybody can do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Here go the thing.
Beyond that now.
Here go the thing. The wordplay is what get people fucked up. Let's just be real. Because when women say I don't want to say all women, when a lot of women say take care of home, what they're really saying is take care of her. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Are you paying my bills? Are you doing what I want? Are you think about it? Because taking care of home and taking care of her is two different things. Nigga, if all the bills paid in the house, I'm taking care of home. If I'm in there making sure everything good at the house, I'm taking care of home. Now, if you feel like, well, but you ain't paid my car note, or you didn't buy me this, or you didn't do this for me.
For what though?
See what I'm saying? But again, because she there.
Because she there?
Because she there.
What's she there for?
For you.
Pussy?
That's it.
That's all she giving?
Pussy?
Hey,
I could pay my own bills and have the door rotating.
But that math ain't
that's what I'm trying to. But tell me what else she bringing.
Because that math ain't
besides that.
But
Right.
let me ask you this.
Mom's taught me how to cook. Mom's taught me how to clean.
don't
Mom's
cook.
taught me how to fold
I do
clothes.
everything else.
Mom taught me how to Mom taught me all it. So tell me why she does.
And then-
It's especially when I come on some weird shit.
so basically, what you're saying is,
When I come on some emotional shit, and she
So-
on some
so-
dumb shit, talk about, oh, you ain't do this. Now, what the fuck you here for?
say, bro, again, we have not been taught.
It's-
We have not been taught the right values and principles when it comes to relationships. And what everybody like to do is they like to go into the selfish tone. Like most women, and I ain't gonna say all women because I've seen and I know women that aren't like this, but I know way too many women that are like this. They feel like no matter how much you're doing, if there's not that selfish moment where it's benefiting them, it ain't working. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And see, this the whole thing. A lot of women say, well, taking care of a house is different than, while you at work. See, this their favorite word. I'm taking care of the kids. I'm cooking. I'm cleaning. I know how to clean a house. And the house ain't that dirty. It ain't gonna take me nothing about 30, 40 minutes or probably an hour or two to get everything straight.
Because you don't dirty
The,
up.
look, the children at school, once you cook breakfast, send them out of school, you home by yourself all day. So what you doing?
But at the same
And you
time,
cook the
though,
meal by the time they come home, everybody eats. So what you doing?
listen, bro, I'm gonna say this.
Idle time is the devil's workshop.
But
That's my
what you
idle time is where the problems get brought in at.
idle
You
time
understand?
is a devil's
Don't even
workshop.
say.
I know y'all heard the
if
old
you
head
grown,
say that.
Don't matter. Don't say if you grown and your children grown.
Like,
What you doing now?
but see, that's the all right. So,
So you ain't gonna do nothing for yourself. You just gonna sit up and let me just take care
but
of you.
see, here go
'cause
the
that's how
thing
you
though.
feel
Here go the thing though. At that point, when because people talk about the whole 50-50 thing and all this other stuff, and they be like, well, we talking about the bills, but what about going half on the? Well, what if we doing half on the? If you watch it, when you gone, who watching the children? If I'm home and you gone, who taking care of them? If I'm home and they hungry, who feeding them? If I'm home and I'm picking up behind them, just because you make it home before I do, if I walk in the house and you ain't there and I see something on the phone, I'm supposed to pick it up, right?
Teamwork. But that's
But
what
But
we
if
wanna
you
talk
beat
about.
me home, if my job say I gotta be here 10 hours a day and your job say you gotta be there 8 hours and you get home before me and this need to be done, am I putting this off on you or am I taking care of what my responsibility is in a time frame?
I'm gonna say this. Let's put this scenario out.
Because I ain't gonna lie, but let me say this right quick. If I come home and you've been sitting your ass amongst the filth all day long, right? All the dirt just piling up around you, and you tell me I was waiting till you got here to clean up.
Hold up. Now I see somebody say balance. Now listen, this is a scenario that I'm gonna put out there. All right, like say we the ones, the type of job we got. We off on the weekend. Shawty might have a job that requires her to might work Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
If I'm home and the house needs to be clean, I'm about to run through this bitch and clean everything. My clothes, fold clothes. Like I said, if nigga know how to cook, nigga gonna put something on the stove, sharing up in there with the I'm gonna play my part because it's teamwork. So when she come home, and just like I would want to come home and have the house clean and straight so you can relax, it should be like that. But for me to sit there and say that I take care of home, just for her to sit at home to take care of the house, and I can't see it. I'm sorry, I can't see it.
See, I'm like this. When I say take care of home, I mean I'm taking care of what I need to take care of in the house, and I'm taking care of you too. Now, if I say I'm taking care of the house, that means you fucked up. I'm doing what I gotta do for the house. What you need is for you. And most niggas, when they do that, that means I ain't getting you no time. I ain't getting you no attention. I'm moving around. See what I'm saying? So, but again, for most of us, I'm gonna be real with you, dog. A woman don't have to give a nigga a pass to cheat.
No.
And you can't tell a nigga as long as he paying, then as long as he taking care of everything, he can go cheat. Because guess what? I know a bunch of niggas ain't got shit to take care of nothing with. And they cheating like a motherfucker.
Be cheating in her Ultima.
Nigga.
That's what it is. I would have dog
Be cheating in her Ultima. You already know.
Yeah.
See the dog tip? Girl, I think I see your car over there.
The only thing that nigga ever did for you was tint your windows.
Yeah, so he can be high. All right.
All right, so he got high. Yeah,
But again, though, what I don't understand is how many women are willing to settle. Like y'all laying up there and y'all saying, well, as long as he doing this, it's all right for him to do that. Well, I've been cheated on for less than that. What that say about you?
No.
Because if every nigga you had cheated on you,
Rob, go ahead.
you
Rob,
got
society right now, everything is about the bag.
Hold up, back that. I seen somebody say "be his peace."
Yeah, see that? Hold on.
Honestly, do they know what that means?
No. Because at the end of the day, if I'm by myself, I got peace all fucking ready.
I didn't say nothing.
No,
I asked the question.
If I live by myself, honestly
know what that means.
yeah, because if I live by myself and I got everything already, I'm at peace.
no.
I'm not saying she could bring peace to me. But I'm saying, what I'm saying is, I got already inner peace. If I ain't got inner peace, I'm be real with you. If you ain't got inner peace, ain't nothing I can do for you.
Listen,
you gotta have peace within yourself.
Boy, them boys say no, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact, dog. Listen, dog. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's.
You gotta know peace to accept peace.
Listen, dog. Let's do this for all intents and purposes, right? For the gratification of all the people watching. Pussy is not peace.
No, it ain't. It's a piece of pussy.
But it's not peace. You heard me? Real shit. Like I'm being serious, but I get where you at. It's not peace.
No.
The fact that you say, well, when you come in here, I'll let you be by yourself. I don't tell you nothing. That's not peace. Because if I'm going through something and I'm mentally sitting there dealing with it in silence, that's the loudest noise I done heard all fucking day. I am not at peace. When I walk in the house and something on my mind, and I really need to talk to you about it, but it always becomes about you.
Yeah.
It's always a situation. That's not peace, because sometimes as a man, when I'm coming to talk to you, I'm not coming to talk to you for argument. I'm coming to talk to you so I can get this off my chest
and probably get a solution from
it. But when I start talking, for most men and for all the men who watching in the comments, man, y'all tell me if I'm tripping. But for most of us, when we start talking about what it is we dealing with or what it is we going through, well, I don't know why you feel like that, because I know I'm not the one that. Listen. I didn't say you. Listen. I don't know why you feel like that, because when you get here, I didn't say you.
Listen.
Come on, brother.
Most females, I mean, if they're in the work environment, 9 times out of 10, the type of field they in, they're gonna have problems at work. Us being their man or their husband or whatever the case may be, women like to vent more than men. Mm-hmm. So she might come home, might have a rough day at work. She might want to talk it out. We have to be the listeners, which I'm a good listener, and we have to give her a suggestion or maybe a solution to it. Mm-hmm. And help her understand the concept of what the situation is. Boom. Now that, you know what I'm saying, that might help a little. That's at the end of the, but she's still gonna need to talk. So that might help. And then, but when it comes down to us, 9 times out of 10, women just figure we come in that bitch, we might be on some dumb shit. We might have problems that we got to deal with that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They don't really come up with a solution of the situation. They talk, but it don't be in the necessary manner of trying to calm the situation or come up with a solution, or even make me get some understanding of the situation. Mm-hmm. And it'd be different. And that's what we're talking about with the peace now. You know what I'm saying? Because I can sit there and listen to my girl all day. We can sit there and we can chop it up about anything right that's going on with her to make her feel better about the situation. But when it comes down to men, sometimes we don't get that. You know what I'm saying? We just have to just deal with it, because 9 out of 10, if we talk to her and she on some other shit, she just gonna make the problem even fucking worse.
But
you know
let's be real, though. A lot of times when stuff like that happen, for us, we really be on a whole different page anyway, bro. Like, we'll be on some shit like, a lot of us go in situations be like, well, I don't expect her to understand anyway.
Why? No.
Feel what I'm saying? How many times have you met a woman who really understood you like that?
It's a few, and they were solid.
A few.
They were solid.
Hold on. They understand. I'm gonna put it this way: they understand you, but they don't understand certain situations. As far as what men go through,
right?
Let's be real. They understand you.
They be sympathetic about
it. Yeah. But they don't understand how you know. Like, they can't tell you how. They can't understand.
But are they empathetic? And there's
how many women can understand? Like, when a man go out his door, even though they might say it, when they start feeling it, when his sons and stuff go through it, then they understand to a point. When he get older, he go through stuff as a man. They start to understand.
And even then, not enough. But
you know what I'm saying?
You
So
see it.
It's not that
most women be more fearful for the children when they walk out the door.
They're more mental about it.
What he's saying is you should have the same type of emphasis.
But see, like,
But
hold on.
You know why they can't? Because they have to remove themselves from the equation in that moment, and most people can't. Like, let me tell you something, dog. Like, what I've understood is this: when it comes to relationships, bro, I know why a lot of relationships fail, because I can't take the I out of my conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord, that thing.
Pee-wee said they looking for help.
Looking for help. Oh Lord.
Pee-wee. Well, what them niggas that you looking for help? You need to leave them the fuck alone.
See that? Hold on, wait, we got a loan right here. Hold on. The average person, male or female, haven't been equipped with the proper tools and knowledge of what a healthy relationship is. Most people know their worth. Most people don't know their worth or don't want to admit their flaws. So this all gets in the way of a relationship. That's a fact.
But I'm gonna elaborate on that situation. At the end of the day, motherfuckers be so quick to leave one situation to go to another situation without the fucking healing. See what is the problem with these motherfuckers today? They scared to be alone. That because when you're alone, you really see yourself by yourself, and you can see your own flaws. But instead of me dealing with my own flaws by myself, I'm gonna put them off on you and let you deal with it.
Can I ask you a question?
Come on, man. They with that bullshit.
And
this one over here with the need to help.
Hold on. We're gonna get to the need to help.
Never need help.
She mean that the other way. She gotta be.
Hold on. Wait.
She might mean that the other way.
I stand tall on everything I got.
Hold on. Why this? Let me do this though. Peep the game. I like doing this, right? Now watch me, Ghost, because you gonna have to follow this up. Watch this. You start off with your daddy.
True.
Your daddy give you to your mama. You end up riding with your mama for 9 months.
Right.
Your mama spit you out. They got a room full of people waiting on you.
There it is.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, boom. You come off into this world, room full of people waiting on you. Now you're a baby. So every time somebody take you somewhere, somebody with you. Right?
Right.
All the way up through adulthood, you really don't start being by yourself until you really an adult. Right?
True.
Teenager.
So
basically,
but now even as a teenager, that's
you find your way at that time.
Right. But even as a teenager, if you get left by yourself, what you doing? Trying to find somebody to be with, right? Let's be real. Either you're trying to hook up with a little chick or you're trying to hook up with your partners. Right? Bitch, I'm by myself. Ain't nobody home. You heard me? Let's be real.
Time, yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Now, as an adult, you've spent the majority of your life with somebody else. So being alone is an uncomfortable place for most people.
Most. Yeah, I want you.
Now, listen.
Most.
Listen, because there's not an all or anything, right?
Right.
But when you by yourself, that silence is loud, and you got to look at you.
You don't want to do that. They don't want to do that.
I'm telling you that.
They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. They don't want to deal with that. They don't want to deal. Man or woman, they don't want to deal. I know people that go from relationship to relationship to relationship, man and woman, because they afraid to be fucking alone.
But that's the whole point.
Or let's just be real.
Mm-hmm.
They need help.
Man, look.
No. Now we sitting there, we can sit here and lie about it. But man, I ain't talking about niggas. I'm talking about women.
Let's get to that.
Let's be honest.
No, we're gonna keep it G with them. Niggas too. Cause it's cold outside. Nigga need somewhere to stay. Nigga need a ride.
You know when winter over,
need all that.
When winter over, they go.
Bust out. But what I'm saying is, fuck the help. Because at the end of the day, I didn't see motherfuckers be exhausted working 2-3 jobs just so they don't need no help. They gonna get it out the mud. That's just what it is. Nigga, a real person, regardless of man or woman, they don't need no help. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It would be nice to have somebody to be on your level to gravitate through this life together if y'all on that page. But at the end of the day, a man or woman, if they stand tall on their own, they don't need no fucking help.
See, hold up.
I'm not talking about the ones that stand tall on themselves. See,
you saying that, but I'm gonna tell you. Listen, you gotta know. Like, I tell a nigga this real shit. I went to a nigga one day. I said, "Bro, loan me $300." Nigga loaned it to me. All right. Boom. I come back. I gave him the $3 back.
Right.
Some shit happened, boom. I said, brother, loan me something else. The boy said, look, I'm gonna be real with you. I got it. But I know if I don't give it to you, you're gonna figure out a way to get it. But if I give it to you, you're gonna keep coming back for it.
That's true too.
So get what I did. I figured out a way to get it. So boom, now I don't need your 3. Nigga was like, say, son, that's why I didn't give it to you. But then I understood something. If depending on people is your choice, right? Mm-hmm. You can choose to go and figure it out, or you can choose to lean on people all the way through. Sometimes people don't want to get off their ass to do what they need to do to make it happen. That's where the problem come in at. They got a bunch of people who are bums by choice.
Cause they want to do, they want to
male and female.
Hold up, see, I'm about to get on y'all. See, now y'all better make me get on that issue.
Who on?
Here y'all go. Them hoes think they took your man, but they really don't have nothing they sell. And some men be looking for help. I'm tired of trying. Some niggas don't want shit. No, the trip part about it. Hold on. Nigga, let me get this. No, fuck me up.
I already know what you about to say.
No, fuck me up. Y'all say this shit, and y'all be fucking with the same type of fucking nigga every time. You picked them motherfucker.
You picked them.
If you pick the motherfucker, who the one like it?
You pick the fucking nigga. Let me tell you something. Let me give you the dynamics of motherfuckers.
If you still pick every nigga, you get fucked up. Guess who fucked up?
Let me give you the dynamics of motherfuckers out here.
It's called a common denominator.
Hold on. Let me give you the dynamics of motherfuckers out here these days now. Mm-hmm. See, a motherfucker that's equal to you, you're not fucking with that.
Oh no.
They need to have superior over a nigga or a female to make them feel comfortable, like they're up here and they're down here. But when the motherfucker don't match up with you because you see all the flaws that they got, then you get mad.
Let me ask y'all this.
Because of the situation.
Mm-hmm. I'm not
pick what the fuck you supposed to go
after. I'm
about
to ask a question. I'm about to make a statement, and I stand on this. Women always talk about wanting a man who can lead them, right? But most of them want to be led, but don't want to be led. You don't want a nigga who won't be a leader, because a nigga will come in there and give you and show you exactly how to get from point A to point B.
But now he's controlling me.
But exactly
controlling me.
Exactly.
Why are you trying to control me?
You hear me? If a nigga come in there and he doing what he's supposed to do, he doing too much.
So they want. I'm telling you what they want. They want a nigga to come in there,
he
pay all their bills.
Here he go. Wait a minute.
Shut the fuck up. Right?
Listen. Here he come with it. Let me proceed this before you say it. Ladies, if you listening, he is about to put you out there in a nutshell. And I'm not saying all women, because this.
No, but hold on. Seeing on here.
Hold on.
Women.
There's a statistical.
What y'all quick to say all niggas down?
Listen, there's a statistical numerical number that we have to put this on. So 93.872% of y'all fall into this category. T Black, move forward. Go ahead.
I forgot my thoughts.
No, I'm gonna let you remember that. But see on the notion, like I say, I don't know if motherfuckers, niggas and female. I'm not about to stay on the female because these niggas fucked up too.
Of course.
They fucked up too.
Of course they wrong.
They fucking wire wrong. Straight up. I'm gonna keep it all the way fucking thorough. Niggas wire wrong, these motherfucking females wire wrong. Because if a nigga come in and show you real love, true love, what it's hitting for, like you say, the point of the leading situation. When you come in there, nigga telling you something that's beneficial to both. That's gonna help us both, not just because he's trying to down talk you, not because he figured that you're doing something wrong, but if I'm telling you something that's not right, and it's supposed to be vice versa. If we're telling this, it's beneficial to both of us to make both of us grow to get to another level. But if you figured in your mind that he's telling you something and you figure he controlling you, fucked up from the dope. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with a nigga. Just like a female could build a nigga up. I'm not saying build, but at the same time, a female can see potential in a nigga. They got a nigga that got to hustle out you. Nigga can sell crack all day and she can see that he good at it. But why you don't put that type of hustle or that type of energy into a business?
But again,
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, hold on, you gotta
And
understand.
a nigga might have the money and the means to do it, but he looking at it like it's better for this to do this.
But the nigga is as fucked up, if not more fucked up in that situation. Let me tell you why. Because if I hustle and a chick see me hustling, she's not gonna see you can convert that hustle into a real business. She like hustlers, my nigga. You understand? Like this is what happens. But hold on. That's what listen, but here's the thing though. Just like women are attracted to what they're attracted to, we attracted to what we attracted to too, right? I said this earlier today. I was talking to a nigga, and the nigga kept telling me his old lady fine. Like, but what else? Bitch, what else? What you mean what else? She fine. But what the fuck else, nigga? But I'm saying, nigga, she fine. Okay, nigga, if you fall off today or tomorrow,
can she help you? Can she bring you back up to that motherfucker?
Hold on. Maybe she can, because she fine. Maybe she gonna sell her pussy.
Now, with that being said, if she help you like that, you're gonna lose it. You ain't built for that shit. Because you're not a pimp. You're not a pimp. You ain't about to put her on the track.
Look,
you understand? This just hear me out, though.
What I'm saying?
Go online these days.
Listen, what I'm telling you is this, though. Niggas are more invested in a good-looking woman than a good woman.
That's real shit.
Like a woman is more invested. Like a woman is more invested in a good provider than she is a good man. If he could pay bills good, then fuck it.
He could be a dog over here, but he take care of.
You understand? Again, our principles are all fucked up.
But this is where it goes back to the situation of, you know what I'm saying, nigga paying all the bills. Like some niggas might have good jobs with good insurance. You know, nigga might get hurt at the job, they gonna pop it off. Some niggas don't have it like that.
Right.
If a nigga get hurt at the job, he fall off, they might pay him 1-2 and then it's out the door. Right. It might take 6 months for this man to shake back depending on his injury.
It might take 6 months for you to get the little money they're trying to get you.
That's what I'm saying. So is you willing to stand tall after this man has paid all the bills, handling business with the woo? Is you willing to stand tall and take on that load until your man get right? But don't look at him sideways after. Like, nigga, you a burden now. You a burden instead of you being my man. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get this off before I lose my train of thought. See, that's the problem I was saying from the jump. That's why even
pop it over here.
Why even fuck with why even fuck with somebody? Hold up. Wait. Why even fuck with somebody? You hear me right? Why even fuck with somebody, right? If we not on a level where we trying to help each other off the jump. You get it? Because like if you just want me a nigga to be paying bills and then like I said, if I fall off, who got me?
Spell team and put an I in it.
You see what I'm saying? Who got me?
Spell team and put an I in it.
I know what you're saying, but I'm saying who got me?
But see,
and that's the problem. That's the problem I got with this old man supposed to take care of everything.
But that's what a nigga fuck up that though. That's what a nigga fuck up that.
Nigga doing that. Can I speak on these elaborations that they got on this situation?
Go.
All right. The little chick said, but some men look for a comfort setting. Some say you may not look not making enough money, and some men use women to fish for other women. Now that I don't understand, because I'm not about to
use you to fish for other women.
Yeah, I'm not about to do
right. I don't know who's
doing that. Now Carter say it's a delivery of a lot of y'all men think y'all can come off with your alpha male moves and expect us to be like, yes, I'll do whatever. No, that's not the case.
See, that's the whole point.
See, that's you looking at it wrong.
The whole point.
Just looking at it wrong because listen, it's not about being an alpha male. The man gonna be a man. You dig? As far as him standing tall and he's supposed to be what he is, regardless if you with you or not, he gonna stand tall on his own. But if he come in your life and he's trying to better you and better himself, just like when it comes down to marriage, we supposed to be a team. So if you lacking just like he lacking, and you tell this man that he lacking in certain areas, if he love you, he will straighten up. If you love him, you will straighten up, because it's beneficial to both of us to be better together than trying to be separated on your end and on my end.
And here go the thing, though. Let's just be real about it. I keep telling women this, and I think that they think I'm saying it just for the bullshit of it. Some of y'all have had males, but not a lot of y'all have had men. right? So when
I
a
love
man,
niggas.
so when a man come into your life and he do what the man who plan on being here forever is supposed to do, you think he challenging you. You think he trying to take away from you, but nah, he's trying to increase your value. Because the nigga who just came to drop dick, he wasn't trying to improve you at all. He wasn't trying to make you a better woman. He was just trying to come in there and get him and go. So all the shit that you was fucking up on, he couldn't tell you. Say, look, I know you
Because he didn't care.
Exactly.
He didn't
But
care.
but if a woman had 100 niggas that didn't care doing one thing and you show up and you care,
They're gonna reject that.
all right, come on.
They're gonna reject that.
Come
And
on.
what I'm saying is, on that note of the situation, if a nigga care and he care for you enough to see you, just like females might see potential in niggas, and niggas, like I said, nigga might ride a fucking bike to work, but he gonna go to that bitch every day. He gonna go to that bitch on time, and he gonna make sure he plays his part when it come down to home. That's a nigga that's dedicated, and he won't see it. It might not be right. Nigga might have a record, shit might happen, whatever the case may be, but he own it. Y'all got niggas that don't even fucking go to work every day. Nigga might have a job for 3 months, quit the motherfucking, and then you figuring out what the fuck he gonna do next. But if you see a nigga like that, that's potential. If you could talk to him and tell him, look, all right, just like them motherfuckers, everybody in this motherfucker, when they fucking pillow talk, everybody fucking pillow talk. All right, I don't give a spell. Nigga put good dick on, you gonna pillow talk, you gonna see what it is. If a nigga sit there and he tell you his goals and his dreams, and if y'all try to make this shit work, you supposed to support his shit just like he's supposed to support yours. But on the note is, some of them fucked up because all they really caring about, no, I'm not about to fix this nigga up for the next female. That's the thing. Oh, I ain't gonna fix him up so the next female can get him. But you just don't know that this nigga might be the nigga that.
Hold on. No one kill him though. No one kill him. When they give it that next female, and they see how good they do, they done got married and everything better. Now they looking at him. That bitch ain't do that for me
because you wasn't that one, or you didn't handle your business to be that one.
You didn't know how to get it out of him. See, you saw it like, let me tell you something.
Nigga, we
gotta do this. We gotta do this, and I ain't trying to down women or nothing because
we know.
We know.
They always say we know
niggas nasty. You know, whatever. You know, niggas just want pussy. Some niggas just want pussy. You know, some niggas it's just.
What would they talk they won't do?
But hold up. What I'm trying to say is, I don't want women to get mad, but y'all can't be out here saying y'all want all this, and the actions y'all taking and how y'all moving is totally fucking different. I say this all the time. You can't tell me you want a good man, but you out here got 2-3 niggas you fucking around with and you fucking. One nigga paying your bills, one nigga take you out of town, one nigga just a good dick. But then you want to go, hold up. But then you want to say you want a good man. Let me tell you something. When you looking for something, you get it. You go get it. When I go out there looking for Jordan, I don't go get no flip-flops instead. You know what I go get? When I go to the store I say I'm going to get some chicken, I'll just say, fuck it, let me get some bologna. If I want some chicken, what am I going to get?
But you know what, though? Here's the thing, though. This is where people get it fucked up at. Sometimes people want some shit that they can't afford. And when I say that, what I mean is this. They got some women who want a certain kind of man, but you didn't position yourself to get that kind of man. You didn't put yourself in a position where that type of man is attracted to you. Or if that type of man show up, you don't know what to do with him. Because I challenge any fucking woman. Watch this. Women keep talking about the doggish niggas out here, right? Every woman I've ever talked to talk about that one nigga that was so good, but she wasn't ready for him when he showed up. You hear me? Let me see your timeline light up on that. Let me see your time. Like, cause all of y'all who are watching had that one dude. I ain't gonna lie, he was good, but I wasn't ready. I ain't gonna lie, he was good,
we not even gonna go there. He was good, but he was lame.
Oh, that's that bullshit.
He was lame.
Oh, that's the real one right there.
He was not good. Right, not good, and they wasn't ready. They considered him both. They consider him lame because he can handle business. Cared about her feelings, handle business, was able to cater to her, to show her love and all that. No, they don't want that. They don't want that.
They
They don't want
want
them
that
niggas.
nigga. They want that nigga carrying that 9 with a clip out this long on side, going outside, talking stupid to niggas
But
on
you
that
know,
bullshit,
listen, brother. Like what you
ready to
gotta
go to jail
understand,
and
though,
die for her.
I think
And
But
do
you gotta,
99.
you got,
You
what?
know, bro,
No.
you know all
The
I'm gonna
truth
say.
hurt all the time,
You
son.
know they're gonna say, y'all bash me.
Listen, let me tell you something,
Tell
dog.
the real.
I'm not gonna lie to
keep
you.
it all the way gutter.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would say this in front of anybody. Say, my nigga, prior to getting married, prior to meeting my wife, I was on some other type of time. Niggas who know me, right? When I met my wife, I was in the mindset of I want to be married. That's a fact, right?
Me too. That's where I'm at now.
So I've been reading your posts, nigga. I know.
But when you got time to be fucking
but
with
listen to what
1,000
I'm
bitches,
saying,
and
though.
these bitches ain't nothing.
But listen,
That's
though,
what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, though, when I met my wife, I was ready to be married. What I married and who I married, anybody I was fucking with before that can't hold a candle to. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying whether you was a good woman, this woman, but you couldn't give me what she giving me. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas know when you run into the right one, if they're ready for what you getting.
That's my wife in law.
Nigga, we about to be house husbands, you heard me? As soon as she come out that RN shit, we house husbands, dog. I'm telling you. Teamwork make the dream work. But anyway, past that point, she watching right now. I can't wait for my reward. I'm cooking and everything. Anyway, so with that being said, at the end of the day, bro, what you got to realize is this. Sometimes people want shit that they're not equipped for. You know what I'm saying? They haven't gotten to that place. A lot of people want that next level shit, but you will settle for less if the minuscule shit is there.
Let me speak on this because I'm gonna flip the script a little bit. Now, let's talk about these men that y'all see are so controlling. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest. When I felt like I had my own shit, when I was single, I felt like I had my own shit. I had my own shit together. Fuck you gonna tell me? They say the same thing. I'm being honest. That's how it was.
I had to learn.
I'm old.
I had to learn.
I want to be honest.
I had to learn.
Fuck you gonna tell me? Tell me what?
I had to learn.
Tell me what? Who was you? What you gonna tell me?
I had that mentality.
I'm being honest. Men got something, yeah. I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest.
Not taking care of me. All you can do is give me pussy, but I had to learn.
Yeah, but I'm just being honest. They got niggas. You know they got niggas out there like that. And so when you deal with this, the problem. When you deal with niggas that you know got that bag, and all of fancy, the clothes, the air condition blowing on 65 every fucking day, cheering, dressed up, the house looking beautiful, nice car, nice trips. But now when it's time for him to go through his thing, you in the house with the kids. He gonna fuck him. And you scared to tell him, you not gonna tell him one motherfucking thing. But see, y'all give him control when y'all not, when you not a woman that, put it this way, even if like I said that shit earlier, if a woman had money and she gonna do what she gonna do, of course, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm be trying to figure out how she get that bag.
Listen.
I'm be trying to figure out how she get that money, because I'm not gonna be, you not gonna leave me here when you feel like it, because one day I can wake up and say, you know what, fuck you. Get out of my house. Go about your business. See this. You see what I'm saying, right? And y'all leave men in control like that. Y'all gotta stop giving over y'all own control to these niggas with shit like that just because he paying fucking bills.
But here's the thing, though, dog.
Because at the end of the day, if a nigga know he's paying bills, he know he got money.
But there's a difference
between. What the fuck is you?
There's a difference between somebody who's trying to control you and somebody who's leading you.
Listen, I'm gonna say it again. When they fuck with niggas, they got money, and they so used to nigga taking care of them, right? Right? When they used to take care of them,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
One day he wake up, you know what? I don't want to fuck with you no more. Where you at now?
But this is what I'm about to say, dog. Like real talk, though. A lot of women they can't decipher the difference between somebody who is trying to lead them and somebody who's trying to control them. And there's a difference. You understand? Like for me, if I'm talking to you, I'm not trying to tell you you have to do it like this, but I am going to say if we gonna win, this is the way we need to maneuver in order to win. You know what I'm saying? So, old cat told me the other day, he said a lot of dudes leave relationships because their women not doing certain things, but they don't know it's their responsibility to show that woman how to do it. At first, I was like, man, that's some bullshit. But then I thought about it. If I'm rocking with you, women say this all the time. I had to teach him how to do this. Sometimes we have to teach them. The problem is we find some students that aren't willing to be taught, but we still love them because they so fine, they this, that, and the other. You heard me?
I'm gonna put it this way, Rob. I'm gonna even put it. Hold on. Let me put it before you get on that. Let me relate to this. I'm gonna put it this way with anybody. If you fuck with them, whether they got money or not, right? If I got money, I fuck with you. If I ain't putting you on game, you lost. I mean, you up the dump. You might as well just go ahead. Go ahead and leave or just leave me alone. Let me do what the fuck I'm gonna do. Because anybody you fuck with, if they trying to put you on game, they gonna want to fuck anybody you fuck with. If they really fucking with you, what they gonna do?
Put you on. They gonna put you
just
on.
like if you my nigga and I know I fuck with you and I get a lick on something and I see how we could, you know what I'm saying? I know you want to come up. I'm gonna put you on what?
This is.
But you gonna put on this, but why did that? Let's
go
do it.
right here.
So this woman here said, I can admit it. My ex-husband was a good man, but I wasn't prepared for him, and I ruined my marriage after I held myself accountable and realized not only I didn't know my role as a woman, but I wasn't raised to be a wife. We as women don't want to admit that we are not raising our daughters to be wives, nor to know the role as a woman. A lot of women want to be in relationships but don't know how to be. Listen, a lot of them don't know what it means to be a wife or whatever, because the rhetoric you hear, oh, a nigga gonna do this, a man gonna do that, da 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 da. Right, so there's no education on what it takes to be a good woman to a good man.
But listen, I'm about to speak on that. At the end of the day, and I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm pretty sure, and I pray and hope that a lot of y'all believe in God. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, when everybody speaks to you, whether you dealing with a job, your business, whatever, anybody will tell you, put God first in everything you do. When it comes down to a marriage, just like I say, he been married. I've never been married. But I'm not about to bring the concept of what I see or what I hear into my marriage. Marriage is a new thing for anybody that did it the very first time. You never gonna know the rules out the gate to a marriage because it's something new. It's a binding. I ain't gonna say. I'm basically gonna say it's a binding contract. You know, with you and him, to where you know temptations cannot get to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a motherfucker if she fine or if he talking sweet nothings to you. That should not break your shit. Just like they said, when you were in front of this fucking, and I'm pretty sure everybody done been in front of been to a wedding to what a man say, for sick or for health, for rich or for poor, till death do us part.
Come on now.
Okay. So if a nigga fall out and you feel like he not handling business or whatever the case may be, and you feel you can't take it, you ready to move out, then you wasn't holding your vows together. If you were to get sick and this nigga feel like, oh man, I'm not ready to take care of her, I'm gonna leave her be because I'm too young for this. He wasn't holding his vows.
Some motherfuckers won't take care of their own mom.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when y'all get married, you supposed to pray about it. And like you said, all these motherfuckers speak on this love shit like that, especially women. Oh, I know how to take care of my man. If you walking into a relationship when y'all in a relationship, all the thing that's gonna change is a piece of paper and a last name.
But he go the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
He go the thing, bro. Like for me,
they got motherfuckers that don't be married, that is staying together 15, 20 years.
I got a cousin like that right now.
You know what I'm saying? But you got motherfuckers that get married in a big ass wedding in a week and a year later, they divorced.
But he go the thing.
I'm trying to understand.
This is the thing for me.
Showmanship.
The problem is for all these people who keep saying, if I had a person like this, if I had a man like this, if I had a woman like this, da da da. Oh, sometimes that person can't be if you had a person like that until they meet you. You understand? Sometimes as men, y'all know it, I don't even think about improving myself until I meet the right motherfucker to improve for. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm cool with me. Like if I'm in my hoe shit, I'm good being a hoe until I meet that woman that make me not want to be a hoe no more. I'm not
People
worried
change
about
for yourself and you change for your mate.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
even when you start changing for yourself, you'll find opportunities and ways to improve yourself, but that's improving yourself in a single state. I can't improve myself in a relationship state until I get in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because the things that are required for me to grow in a relationship, if I'm not in a relationship, I'm not working on them things. Let's just be real.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But to your point, you don't say this before. Am I showing? That's what you said. I've been around you years.
keep on.
When you single,
you do what you
if
want.
you don't work, no, I ain't that. I'm saying, but if you don't work on yourself, it don't matter how much you get with somebody else, because you got to get yourself together to be able.
Being alone will make you work on a lot of shit that you don't see.
What I'm saying, you saying that like the other person gonna give you or whatever,
No,
you have to be able to, you have to be single enough to know that
communication comes in that, dude.
You see what I'm saying?
I want
you
you
get
to
yourself
hear what I
together
said, dude.
so you can accept
I want you
it.
to hear what I said. There's one thing about improving yourself, right?
Yeah.
But being better in a relationship, there are things that are required of you in a relationship that until you get in a relationship, you don't work on those things because let's say you meet a woman right now, right? When you meet that woman,
I'll play devil's advocate with you. Go ahead.
When you meet that woman, she's gonna require some things that you don't even know until you meet her. You understand? When she start looking for certain things, if that wasn't your strong point before you met her, in order to keep her, now you got to work on those things. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying about that.
This is what I'm about to play that because he plays it all the time. He's gonna play that. I'm this nigga. Okay, now look, just like he said, when you being a hoe, you know, because you're single, you being a hoe, but you're not gonna work on, you know, stop being a hoe because you're single until you get into a relationship and you stop being a hoe. But let's say you being a hoe and you get tired of being a hoe because that's not what you want. Mm-hmm. So what you do is you cut off all that. Mm-hmm. Because you know one thing, this is way before you even get in a relationship now.
That's how I got my wife a good shit. Real nigga shit.
Okay, so you could be bagging 1,000 females. And then you see the shit is empty and is meaningless sex. You want somebody to actually care for you just like you want to care for somebody else. So you know what? None of those females that you dealt with was spitting that category. So right. You know what? I'm gonna cut all that off. I'm gonna sit back in the gap.
And we don't that one. But that's working on yourself. Maturity. Hold on. That's a real place of maturity.
That's working on yourself.
I say this, and I ain't saying this for bullshit. There are two people in this room. No, I ain't lying. Said my nigga, I wild out. I enjoyed life for a minute. You heard me?
Me too.
Before I found my wife, I literally was on something. I'm about to chill. I ain't about to do what I've been doing, but I'm really a relationship, family-oriented type of person. You understand? Even though I could wild out in a moment, that's not the essence of who I am.
I had to get there.
So with that being said,
yeah, some people
I retracted from what I was doing.
They better in relationships.
And was on some. You know what I'm saying? But look, check it out though. Like when you figure out what you good at, that's what works for you. Right. Some people are so busy trying to be what's good for somebody else that they don't know who's good for them.
Okay, now Shawty just asked me a question. She asked me, what's the definition of a female dog?
4 legs.
No, I'm about to tell you.
Whoa, shit.
A female that is very raw.
Wait, raw?
Fuck with no feelings. Play niggas to the left with no emotions whatsoever. I mean, like she literally promiscuous, cold-blooded. Like she literally cold-blooded.
Why are we doing that like
no
that?
No matter what do come about.
Why are we doing that like that? Why? Hold on. Really fuck all that.
Play these niggas.
We doing too much.
Hold up. No. Prime example. Hold up. Prime example. Lori Harvey.
That girl's not a dog.
She who? Shawty told your boy she fuck with dude
Michael
off
B.
of
Jordan.
Snowfalls.
Oh,
No, she
Frank-
played on him.
Talking about Franklin?
Oh, she played on him.
Talking about Franklin?
She told dude off of Snowfalls, you have to sign this contract.
A non-disclosure.
If any pictures or anything come out, you gotta pay me a fucking M.
You mad with her?
Shawty a dog.
You mad
She
with her?
like, no.
No,
She
listen,
played
hold on,
the
hold on.
game because that's
Wait,
how
wait,
she
wait,
rock.
hold on.
Dude proposed to her. You know,
Michael B.
Harvey
Jordan
proposed to a good dude. She didn't want that.
But hold on.
Shawty told dude straight out the gate,
Hold
I'm
on,
young.
wait.
I don't want to be tied down.
Wait a
I'm
minute,
gonna
dude.
do me.
Hold on, Ghost.
She wrong.
Hold on, Ghost.
And I respect
That
her
don't make her a
gangster.
dog, though.
No,
That's not-
how?
Can I explain?
Because most women
I
want a good dude.
No, most women don't. Most women say they do.
Okay, all right, come on.
Like
now.
you
Talk to
fucking
me.
up right now.
Hold up, back up. Let me do
Let-
it here.
let
Let
me
me
do
do
it.
it.
Let me do
I'm
this.
not
Let
saying
me work.
that's him.
Let me
Somebody
work.
said a dog,
That's
yeah.
him.
Let me work.
That's him.
Let me work.
I'm not saying that's him.
Let me work. Again, you was doing too much. Because for a woman, a nigga a dog if he fucking anything outside of their relationship. You went so deep into it, she gotta meet all kind of criteria to be a dog.
No, she
Nah.
for a
If
nigga.
you got a man and you fucking outside your relationship, you a dog. And I'm not giving you no more than that. That's what it is.
a promiscuous motherfucker.
Oh,
Wait, hold on,
happy
hold
pussy.
on.
She
You
was
gotta
in
have
a
the
Hold on,
relationship
hold on,
with
hold on.
homie.
That's a dog.
Listen,
A happy
Listen,
meal
hold
pussy
on,
is
hold
a
on.
dog, nigga.
hold on.
That pussy
You're
have a
not
beginning out of that.
hearing me. You're not hearing me, bro. Check me out. If a nigga fucking outside of his relationship is a dog, if a woman fucking outside of her relationship, she a dog. That's a fact, right?
Yeah.
Now let's go past that. Lori Harvey, because she figured out a way to monetize her relationships, that don't make her a dog. It make her a hoe. Cause you're getting paid for your shit. Now with
But
that,
you don't think that she wrong?
listen.
You don't
I
think
don't
that
think
she
she
wrong?
wrong because listen to me. The same way she doing that, if I tell you that in the beginning, then you fuck with me. I ain't did nothing wrong.
All right.
Like
I ain't
understand.
mad on that one.
Like understand, dog. Chico Beans. Like he was saying, man, I'm never gonna be in a relationship. Whoever I mess with, it is what it is. I do this, it's over with, whatever, right? He said that. And like I told you, he said, when you sign up for this, when I tell you what it is, you're no longer a victim, you're a volunteer. If I'm all right with him doing that, I gotta be all right with Laurie doing what she's doing. Now, let me just show you the poison, dude. You gotta look at the fruit and the tree that it come from, right? Her mama dealt with 2 fucking cousins and had a baby with each one of them.
She
Drug
wrong.
dealer.
I just said she wrong. The
No, you didn't.
motherfucker
You
wrong.
said she a
dog. That
dog.
was wrong.
No, you said
She
she's a
wrong.
dog, but she's not a dog. Because guess what? When I meet you, I already know who I'm dealing with.
Hold up. You know what? Fuck Lori Harvey. We ain't gotta talk about that. This shit walking around all around here all day, every day around this motherfucker.
I'm trying to tell you.
Fuck Lori Harvey.
But
You know what I mean?
No,
Because I'm
listen,
saying,
listen,
female
no.
dog, I'm just saying. Because know what? Y'all quit the call.
Listen,
If a
no,
nigga get caught, put it this way, if you go on a nigga phone and he takes another female, he ain't had to fuck with yet. He a dog.
Listen.
So the same criteria y'all have for us,
Hold up.
we have for
Oh
y'all.
man.
Listen. This is my difference.
I'm
We
listening.
all play games because we is us. You know what I'm saying? But what I respect about Shorty, she letting you know out the gate. This is how
That's what I
I'm
say,
coming.
dog.
But hold on.
But listen. She had a good dude. Dude
He
was good.
He was good to who?
But
Dude was
no trip
no,
on
that like at the end of the day, she said dude was a very good dude. He never did nothing wrong. Showed her mad love, this, that, and the third. When he proposed to her, she told him out the gate, I don't want that because I'm too young to be tied.
hold on, let me
down.
play devil's advocate. I'm gonna play devil's
Straight
advocate.
up.
Hold
That's
on.
what she told him.
Let me play
So
devil's
now
advocate.
she see that this shit working to her advantage. So now when a nigga come at her, now these are my
Let me
stipulations.
play
on
devil's
how
advocate.
I'm
Hold on. Let me
But
play
you
devil's
also
advocate.
know-
Hold on.
Dealing with her is a come up for a lot of niggas.
Hold up. Rob,
Hold
Rob. Hold up.
She's the daughter of Steve Harvey.
Hold up, bro.
She wasn't no major bitch.
That ain't even her
Hold up. Piece this out.
Not including that, but think about it like this, dude. Niggas gave her value.
Hold up.
Basically,
Listen,
just like
listen,
the
though.
Kardashians.
Listen, hold on. Let me ask you a question.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. Let me ask you a question because it might sound crazy to y'all, but I always like this type of shit, right? You say she knew he was good for her. She was a good dude, but she didn't want him, right? I use this shit, even though it might sound crazy, I use this shit a lot of times. We know eating greens and eating vegetables are good, but how many want to eat them motherfuckers? Hold up. You know it's what shit good for your body, what'll fuck your body up, what'll make your body feel better, but how many of us do it?
But that's the thing.
That's a mental dog. Mentally, we love to say what is good for somebody, and I say this all the time. But the crazy part, we'll wonder why we see some toxic motherfuckers. To us, they toxic as a motherfucker.
But they
love each other. They've been each other 50 fucking years.
And
we trying to figure out how that works.
But ask yourself,
right. You know what I'm talking about, though? To you on the
Listen,
outside, know what you were saying?
Man, that shit that retarded over there.
All right.
But you know the thing, though.
But it works for anybody who it works for.
Right.
But
That's
look at
what
it
I'm
like
saying.
this, though. Goes, you gotta think. Nigga talking about Lori and whatever else, right? But let's just be honest. They got a bunch of people who have met good people that they weren't in a place to receive them yet, right? Now, on her end, you gotta understand, she jumped into that celebrity place, and now everybody after you. And I'm not mad with you for saying, hey, I'm not there yet, right? Because meeting somebody good at a time when you're not ready for it,
You fuck that person up.
So
she probably did fuck him up. He was fucked up for
I'm
her.
saying he fucked up if
He
fucked up if he'd married her, and you know she'd have been fucked up.
and
Hey,
that,
There's no what I respect about it. She told him out the gate,
Right.
Before all
Boom.
that shit happened.
Boom. Hey,
Before she even took it down, because she could have took it down, got the nigga bread, and you know these motherfucking players.
right. What we done heard
But
this before?
she told him out the gate.
What we
I'm not
done
fucking
heard?
with that.
What we done heard is tell you out the gate shit.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm not in that shit.
I'm just being real.
in my life.
But I'm just saying. How many times we done? Nigga, we talking about what? 2006, 2005, 2000.
Listen, we didn't talk.
This
We
shit
didn't
been
did
for
events.
years.
We didn't did events where we didn't talk about this shit, and every time we talk about it, motherfuckers be like, "Well, he said it, but," or she said, like, people hear what they want to hear.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be the person who changes how you feel about it. You understand? I guarantee you right now, I can say this without a shadow of a doubt. I know they got some people who be looking at my wife and be like, well, when I met him, I was trying to do how you got him to. I picked that. You know what I'm saying? I picked her. Everybody's not there. Lori one day might be good for somebody. Might be. Right? But he gonna
right now.
No, she ain't met a match.
Why is this?
She ain't met a match. That nigga that was just growing up.
Fucked up though. Show you something fucked up. Show you how crazy shit is. Steve Harvey giving all these women relationship advice. And all these women looking at her, his daughter, and be like, bitch, you fumbled the bag because Michael B. Jordan is the nigga we wanted. No, feel what I'm saying. Right? So if I could give 1 million women relationship advice, but then in my house, my seed is doing the same thing a lot of these same broke women out here doing, with no celebrity, with no fame, what that tell you? Everything is a personally based situation.
True.
You got to figure out where you going with it. I don't care what nobody else doing. When I made the decision, like I told nigga, man, I'm telling that nigga, I'm like, say, son, I don't like this being with this woman, that woman, the other one. Man, I want a wife. They were like, but we having so much fun. Hey, boy, who the fuck is we? Then when I go inside, I'm going inside by myself, nigga. You heard me?
We gonna tap in on the topic of narcissistics.
Oh yeah, that's coming. That's coming.
We gonna
we
tap
talked
in
about
on
that
situation.
Narcissism.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't understand. A lot of people, motherfuckers, don't read what they need to read. But at the end of the day, these motherfuckers, they comfortable in their own skin. Like motherfuckers feel they all right. They don't need to change. They fine in life. Motherfuckers be having childhood traumas. Motherfuckers still dealing with shit that they don't want to let go. Motherfuckers deal with a lot.
But you know what?
But you get into a relationship and you expect it to work, man or woman, and wonder why these situations or these problems come about without facing shit head on. And like I said, at the end of the day, just like he said, motherfucker, just like I said, motherfuckers scared to be alone to deal with themselves. That's just
being by yourself is
it's scary to motherfuckers.
Hold on.
To a lot of motherfuckers.
I'm gonna one up y'all on that.
How many people like
Hold on.
yourself?
I'm gonna one up y'all on that. It ain't about. Sometimes it ain't about them being scared. They feel like you see me, see how I look.
I shouldn't have to be alone.
Boom.
I shouldn't have to be alone.
I always get a bitch. I mean, tell you other niggas say that. Let's be real. I always keep a bad bitch, huh? I'm lying. How many niggas you done heard say that?
That's motherfuckers that don't want to.
How many motherfuckers you done heard say that? How many women you done heard say, oh, I always keep a good nigga.
No.
I always get a nigga with bread.
Nigga.
I always get a nigga with bread.
But this is what I'm saying. How many niggas you gonna go through? Because it's only it's a period of time.
And
it's a period of time.
Though.
I could come through, pay all the bill, fuck it. Like I'm gonna tell you, like our nigga.
Ain't nobody mad at
once a nigga finish
ain't nobody mad at no more.
Shit stop.
Hey, look, dog.
I'm gonna pay for it in the beginning, but once I get tired of it,
look, trip out.
Ain't nobody
ain't no more math and they ain't had no more.
Now you to the next nigga that's got the bread. You pussy to him. Once he get tired of it, he on to the next.
So
you done went through 10 drug dealers, 10 niggas with money, or whatever the case may be.
I said this before. I said it again.
Somebody that
Ghost. I said it before. I said it again.
I'm gonna say it again.
I prayed, right now. Listen, I prayed. I asked God for a car. Right? Prayed, asked God for a car. God came. He sent me a car. It was a 1984 Chevy Cavalier with holes in the floorboard. The air conditioner didn't work. The heater didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like every time I drove that bitch, all I could see was fog in that bitch. Well, by the time the floorboards got wet, that bitch was misty, whatever.
But you drove that bitch like it was
fuck all that. What I learned was next time, give God some detail. You understand what I'm saying?
I can understand that.
With that being said, a lot of times people will get a man, right, and try to make him be a good man just because he's a man. Or you'll get a woman and try to make her be a good woman just because she's a woman. Sometimes they don't have the qualities it takes to be the good people you're looking for. Or they might be good for somebody, but they ain't good for you. You understand?
I'm gonna say
like,
this.
I like for when we was talking about the
people
emotional stuff. Hold on.
With other people.
Hold on. When we was talking about the emotional stuff, think about it like this: you could meet a woman who know how to cook, clean, take care of the house, whatever. But when you going through some shit, she don't know how to be there.
She's not emotionally connected. She's not emotionally connected.
But she's never been given that skill set.
True.
Like, and you can look at it. I ain't gonna lie. She hustles. She do this. She do that. She do that. But when you're at your most lowest emotional
point,
can't
help you. She can't help you.
Now for you, because you need it, she's not good for you, but that don't mean she's a bad woman. But when y'all break up, it feel like she a bad woman. See what I'm saying?
True.
And when it comes to a man might not know how to give a woman everything she's looking for. That don't mean he's a bad man. That just means he's not the man for you. Right?
You know, hold up. You know what a lot of shit that fucks relationships up or even friendships up or whatever the case may be. Communication.
Boy, you must have read my mind. I was about to tell you something.
Communication. Just like, and we're gonna go back to what you always say. The environment that you put people in and how you talk to people. The communication can go a long
that's crazy.
way.
See, this thing what I believe. I always believe this. See, because we display a message.
Communication is everything.
The way you display a message to anybody could have a long effect on how they receive it or how they receive it from anybody else. And like, I was a coach, so I know this kid, I had to talk to him like this. This kid, in order for me to get to him, I had to get in his face and yell at him, get him hype. You know what I'm saying? This kid, I had to go over there and talk to him soft. You know what I'm saying? This kid, I had to be like, you know what? Go over there. Go over there and get your space. You need time out. He need to get to himself to get himself together. You had to understand the person and who they are. And that's the problem with, you got to really understand that person. A lot of times, dog, I say this all the time. What's crazy? I believe this. Maybe I'm retarded. I might be. I am retarded, but I don't give a fuck. Because y'all know I'm on some bullshit. I'm on some bullshit sometimes too. Because it is what it is. But I've learned as I got older. And that's what kills me. And I learned how I got older. The way I could tell somebody something, can take away the whole. I could tell somebody something that could be fucked up, but the way I deliver it to them,
go a long way. Go a long way.
but I could tell them something good for their soul.
It's all about them receiving it, though.
The way I give it to them, the way they're gonna receive it, like, bitch, who you talking to?
That's a fact, but also,
and when you dealing with people, it's the problem is when we dealing with people, let's be honest, we all are human. We all don't like to feel like a motherfucker talking to us. Once you get grown, you don't feel like a motherfucker down talking to you or telling you some stupid ass shit. You know what I'm talking about?
It goes back to what you say, the environment and the way you deliver it.
But sometimes,
go a long way.
Like Rob said, I'm just devil advocate. Sometimes it just be the environment we in. It just got to tell you right then and there because you got to get it.
Get it raw. And they got to accept it. They got to accept it.
Some people can't accept that. So you got to understand who you're dealing with.
That's the problem.
And some people,
that's the problem.
Some people, that's the only way they're going to accept it when you give it to them raw.
And that's the thing, dude. You give it to them raw, and then now, because I was delivered, you ain't this and you ain't that. If you're on my team, I don't think I'm supposed to dress that shit up.
I'm supposed to be able to talk to you like that.
Exactly. And you supposed to know me. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know I'm trying to make sure we winning, when I come talk to you, just
they're gonna have to find that out though.
They're
gonna find that out because in the beginning it's gonna be rough patches.
But I ain't talking about in the beginning because most people
communication be different when you
what I'm saying though is a lot of
years
think about it like this though. Think about it like this, Ghost. A lot of relationship in years down the line. I ain't like how he was talking to me. I ain't like how she said this to me. If this motherfucker want to see you win, they not think I've been fucking with you. So when I give it to you, I'm giving like this. I don't, and this the whole thing. If I've been messing with you for a minute, I don't have a clock on how you doing shit, right? If me and you, if you tell me, bitch, boy, you fucking up. You know how you do. Yeah. I fuck with you.
You lagging.
I've been fucking with you so long. I don't expect you to give it to me. No other way.
You not sugarcoating shit. I'm
like they got different people in my life. I know how you provide shit to me. I know how you give it to me. So when you give it to me, I might give it a grain of salt. I might not. You heard me? But I know the people I really fuck with, I know some of them gonna be like, boy, fuck how you feel. You know what I'm saying? My wife, I don't think she think about how she give me shit. You know why shit ain't like that? Cause you ain't on this enough. You know, if you do this more, then you will have that. I don't think she doing it from a hurtful place. You trying to make sure I stay on my hustle. You heard me? You trying to make sure I stay on my grind. So I'm me personally, I'm at a place in my life where I'm gonna appreciate you giving me that. You dig what I'm saying? But they got some niggas who can't take a strong woman. If she come in there and be like, hey, you need to do this, nigga.
Hey,
they got some women who if a nigga come in there and be like, man, I love you, but you gotta get off your ass and go do this.
You feel like playing with.
Why are you talking to me like that? Boy, fuck all that. They got a job right here. I just saw that bitch. You got your name on it. Go get that
Ain't even that. Some niggas so fucked up. They could go get a job. Put it this way: they have an ex. She don't fuck with no more, but she know she can put him on a good job.
Man,
niggas would be so fucked up mentally, not knowing. You know what I'm saying?
She looking out for you.
She giving you resources. It ain't because she still fucking, but in your mind, she still fucking with the nigga. But if she know him and she know you got a good job and he looking for people to work, and she like, look. Especially if you had an ex. Hold on. I'm talking about if you had an ex that y'all was on good terms with, or you know what I'm saying, like, man, we on good terms.
Baby mama.
We on good terms. We ain't on that. We ain't on that bullshit. We grown now, so we gonna do that. We gotta do that for. We did that for our kid. We grown now. We ain't on that fuck shit.
I hear you.
Everybody ain't on that level.
I hear you.
Everybody ain't on that level.
Listen. I hear you.
Yeah.
And I'm not challenging you.
Yeah.
But I'm challenging people.
Right.
Understand that. A lot of people haven't witnessed past relationships be on good terms. You understand what I'm saying?
Cool with everything.
And I said
When you got children,
hold on.
It's different when you got children. You're supposed to.
Listen.
Listen,
Even
hear
when
me
we
out,
don't
though.
even got no children, if
Listen,
I fuck with you, we
I
still cool.
don't think y'all understand what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that-
Hold on. The
I'm
point
cool
that
with everybody.
listen,
It'll never
the
be
point
bad
that
to
we
us.
talking about is different. Dog, listen. I lived my wife, ex-husband. If we give something for the children, he come. I'm cool with dude.
Grown, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't mad. That was saying son. Like I ain't
supposed to be
mad.
like that. It's supposed to
But
be
I'm
like
not
that.
mad. Let me tell you why.
Yeah,
Because
bring
I
your wife,
understand.
bring your old lady. Come on, y'all, come on.
Even if you come by yourself, my whole thing is this: you coming for your children. You know what I'm saying? So it's important for them to have that relationship. So I don't feel no type of way.
I'm not supposed
Right?
to. I'm not supposed
I know who I got in my wife, but let me ask you this though: how many people? And let's just be honest. How many people have grown to that point? You might have a handful.
Not a whole lot.
You got motherfuckers came in. What that bitch called his house for?
Not a whole lot.
Well, I'm not
It's
doing
a
none of
children
that.
over here. What the fuck you
I'm not doing
mean?
none of that.
That's the dumb
I
shit.
dealt with that shit there. It was
That's dumb
was crazy.
shit.
It was
That's dumb
crazy.
What you mean? What he
So-
called over here? Children over here.
so
What the
It
fuck
got
you
to
saying,
the point.
y'all?
It got to the
Listen.
point where I thought that motherfucker think I should beef with mine.
They
You
do.
know what I'm saying? But at the end of the
Because-
day, when I
because
tell
let's
you
be
mine,
real.
we ice water. Never bagged them, sitting
But
my
listen,
children. You know
listen
what I'm
though.
saying?
Hold up,
But
though.
we
Why
ice
is this,
water, like literally. I
But why
fuck
is
with
this,
both
though?
of mine.
Why is this though? Based on what most people know, that is the norm. So if you're doing anything outside the norm, you gotta be hitting them.
Listen, I got two children by two different women. You know, that just got two. Yeah. When I was young, you know what I'm saying? But my baby mama, son, when I tell you we so ice water, I mean like ice water. Like, you know, my little girl, me and my little girl mom, we had complications back in the G, but that was bullshit. We over that. When I tell you I done been out with my baby mom, she done put me on females. This type of shit, this is the type of shit we do. You know what I'm saying? No, this is how raw me and her is.
No,
I'm just
I
being
You know what I'm
real.
saying? This is how,
For
look,
me,
but
I
we
feel that.
cool. This is
I feel that.
beyond the fucking, because we ain't fucking so long is ridiculous. Like both of them, we ain't fucking so long is ridiculous. But we're the type of motherfucker when we get on the phone, we chopping it up about shit, because the circle that we be in is close to everything that I'm around. So when we talk, we chopping it up on shit that's you know that's in our circle, and we could talk about shit that out and never look at each other on the nose. Oh, baby mama, let me slide. Never that. For what?
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
So when we cool like that,
But you
You know
gotta
what I'm
understand.
saying?
Hold on. You gotta understand. That shit coming to maturity and a
because
lot
we
of
know what it is. Like we
Hold on,
not
hold
that
on,
type
hold
of
on.
Let's
Let's
be
be
time.
honest.
honest.
All of this
Because
comes to
everybody,
maturity.
because let's be honest, when we that first breakup, everybody want to kill everybody.
I wasn't like that.
I'm being honest.
I wasn't like that. I wasn't like that. Once we knew what it was when we broke up,
Hold up.
it wasn't no more of going.
No,
you know what
like-
I'm saying?
Fuck you, shit like bitch, fuck you. We was on that. It's,
Nah,
you know what I'm
it
saying?
wasn't- it
But
wasn't.
once you start growing and
it's
becoming
some-
an
It was
adult,
never like
it's
that.
that's when you have children.
But it's some.
I ain't
talking about
hold
you.
on,
I'm just saying.
It's some. I don't fuck with you like that. I'm be real with you. I might not be on no I hate you type shit, but I can't fuck with you. Like I nigga asked me that about my ex, and like, well, why you feel like this? I said, my nigga, I don't want to be friends, and I don't mean it from a harmful place, but understand this: I don't know how to turn me off. I don't know how not to give 100, right? So if I'm in a relationship with you and I give 100, as your friend, I give 100. If you didn't respect it in a relationship, I'm not gonna just be your friend and give you that same 100. But that wasn't me fucking up. Now, if I had fucked up, I might view it a little different. You understand what I'm saying? When I tell people that, they be like, man, you tripping. Understand this. Whatever we go through is how we analyze, how we deal with shit. Right?
And I understand.
So what I'm saying is, like right now today, I'm good. I don't have no ill will to nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
You dig? But
Listen,
in the moment, like in the initial moment, let's just be
look,
real.
We too grown for that.
Hold
We
on.
too grown for that.
I'm gonna keep it all the way thorough. My past ex, from the one I just recently dealt with, I didn't actually sit down at restaurants with her and her friend and had drinks and food, and we didn't talk like we real friends. And the shit went left on a note to where nigga was hurt, nigga was fucked up behind it. But once I got past it, I'm good with that. Because I seen at the end of the day that just me and you wasn't meant to be. That's just what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna hold no ill will to you. If you were to say, come here and we gonna post up and I'm cool with it. I'm not tripping on that. But I never look at her like that on the window.
Nell, if you're listening, I'm not gonna you try to get another husband if you want.
I don't know, it's different with me. Because see, like me, my feelings.
I've been there.
I understand what you're saying, but to a certain extent, I won't do as much as you will, but to a certain extent. When I go to Virginia, you know, she come around, we don't went out at 8 with the child.
But no, that's
but I say, we do, you gotta, when we come on adult, this one you gotta be, listen, look what I'm saying. No, what I'm trying to say is, what the problem is, when you become an adult, you start doing adult shit. You start having an adult mind. You don't think about that shit you was doing when you was 20.
I think it's bigger than that, dude. I think it's one of them things though. When you really move forward, like when you move on, like when you move on is different.
Then the review.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you still in that moment, then you operate like this shit still affect you.
Yeah,
once you move forward,
what I'm saying, we know, but like when it comes to church, it's never an issue.
Man, like,
you know what I'm talking about? Like I said, this is what I say about all this shit we talking about. We see him, we got his podcast going, but I know I was on some fuck shit. God knows some of these days you might catch me on some fuck shit. But maturity has a lot to do with the growth of how people move around.
And like I say, this is what I'm speaking on me.
Right.
But I still can't mature for you to do that.
Don't bother me. After we didn't have you a part of my life because you was part of my life.
Right.
But now, as we didn't got older, like you said, maturity, it doesn't bother if I see Shorty what to do, if I do it, then I'ma speak. Just like I said, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if she's not in a relationship and she called me up and said, and I'm not in one, or whatever the case may be, she said, well, look, meet me here, let's have some drinks with them. I'ma do it. But the notion on my mind is not trying to fuck her. We cool now.
But he got a point of
cool now.
You know what I'm saying, though? You know what I'm saying, though? Here's the point problem. In our community, and I say this all the time, most of us don't come to the table and be like, I ain't lying, this ain't working. So look, before shit go left, let's just go separate ways and everybody. Most of us don't do that. No, they be like, oh, I found out you fucking with so and so. You know what I'm saying?
Or they're gonna find a reason to say something. Make up some shit.
Right. Now, with that being said, so we can't end on a friendly, good note, right?
Of course not.
Now, over time, we can come back to that place where we end up.
That's how it was. I'm not saying that when it happened like that.
I get where you at, but I'm just saying for everybody watching. So watch this. As we get into that point, now we have to be able to be comfortable in that realm, right? Most people, everybody else, not us. And I'm not saying me, you, him. I'm saying for the people in their circles. They don't know how many people in their circles who were able to establish a sound, comfortable relationship with their exes.
But it depends on, I'm going to be honest with you. It depends on, I don't care if you're mature or not, it depends on the circumstances behind how y'all broke up. Because you're beating her ass. Ain't no way she going to come back or y'all supposed to be cool on no type of point ever. You understand what I'm saying? Or if she was a motherfucker that was stealing your money and cheating, fucking a nigga in your house. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the circumstance. You heard that I'm talking about?
I get that. I get that.
Because of maturity, forgive them, but you understand, you know, you don't might be around that type of energy.
Listen,
everything, I'm gonna say this, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason. It happened like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get played.
That part right there is scary because I'm gonna tell you this.
Everybody get played.
Let me
tell you this. You done played people, you got played.
Let me tell you this. Everybody go into the things happen for a reason. Here's my thing, my nigga. For us as men, sometimes we know what's best for us. We know what's best for the women we deal with. But we also are trying to create that place of peace. You can tell a woman what's best for us, But for her, that ain't what I want. Woo, woo, woo. So now we at war, right? And you have a choice. I could give in to what you want, or I could stand my ground. Because if I give you what you want, we gonna fall back. If I stand my ground, we gonna move forward. But now I got friction with you. So now I gotta figure this shit out.
You gonna have friction?
We gonna have friction.
Cause I ain't finna give you what you want.
But how many niggas stand on that?
I'm gonna stand on me.
How many?
If I
But
got,
no,
if I got a
outside of
principle
you,
that I
though.
stand on, I gotta stand on because that's gonna carry. One thing about life, if you don't stand on principles,
You don't stand on something.
yeah,
you
gotta stand on the principle.
But
Listen,
how
listen.
many people, how many men understand it? Because guess what? We've been taught, and that's the
A
thing.
happy
dude.
wife,
No,
a happy
no,
life,
listen,
a happy
come on,
home.
man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Listen,
No, no,
fuck
fuck
all
all
that.
that.
Fuck all that. I was just recently heard about another quote. A happy spouse is a happy house.
Yeah.
Not a happy life is a happy wife
new
type
quote,
shit.
dude.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a
Yeah,
new
but that's a
quote.
good quote.
I love
But
it.
with me, like I said, I'm just speaking on me. I'm very good at protecting my feelings and emotions.
Of course.
Like at the end of the day,
Oh,
some
real
niggas, like you
like
said,
that.
they got some niggas that'll fall tender. They got some females that'll fall tender. But if I know what it is, I'm definitely not about to put nothing into the situation.
Ooh.
I can't. I'm not. Something in my heart not gonna let me do that. I can't do it. I cannot do it.
I'm being rich. I ain't lying to you though.
I can't do
I'm
it.
never.
Flaw.
I'm never.
Huh?
That's a flaw.
You serious?
No,
I didn't say that.
listen to me. Because if you protect yourself all the way through, the person.
You didn't listen to what I said. If I know what it is,
If he knows on that bullshit.
if I know what it is, I can protect my feelings to the point where I'm not going to get it. No matter to the cut off, oh, this motherfucker might be treating me like this, but I know I'm dealing with another nigga old lady. I'm not about to put my feelings into that situation.
Here go the thing. That part, I get it, right?
Any other situation.
Understand me. If that's somebody else old lady, I get it, right?
Okay.
But sometimes as men, we'll meet a woman and be like, man, I'm just not in that place right now. She could be the right woman at the wrong time for you. Because you haven't allowed yourself to get to that place. Dog, understand this. We really suffer from PTSD, right? And I mean everybody. I ain't just saying me.
That's true.
Dog, we go into situations based on relationships that we had in the past. And when we do that shit,
yeah.
Pussy taste so good.
Pussy that tastes so good, we all suffer from that. Y'all
No,
suffer from
man.
That's crazy. That's your home.
That's not funny. I'm trying to go.
But
hear me though.
Go ahead.
Right? So a lot of times we base our decisions on things that happened in the past. And by doing that, we eliminate the possibility of finding somebody who loves us the way we need to be loved. Right?
Some people love you at the day 3.
But that don't mean it's not right. And that don't mean it's not real. Dog, let me tell you
It might
something.
be real.
Dog, let me tell you something. Hold up. Check me out. Let's just be real. Somebody can see the value in you early. But we so used to it taking somebody forever to find it, that if they find it early, and them bitch tripping.
Okay, can I speak?
I'm gonna analyze that shit.
Hold on. Can I speak on something? Can I speak on something?
Right.
Okay. When we meet somebody, and this is for everybody out there, this is for us. When we meet somebody, do you honestly trust them when you meet them? Hell no.
Shit, we barely trust niggas now.
All
right then. So how am I trust somebody love you 3 days?
Listen, I say that, and I'm gonna say, I
can
say
ask
this.
you a question. Hold on. Can I ask you a question? You pick them. So do you not trust them or do you not trust yourself?
That's my point.
That's
my fucking point right now. That's my point.
Hold on. I might not have picked them. I just want to go on
said
I might not have picked them.
No, listen.
I might not
He
have picked them. I might want to go on a date.
exactly what I was about to say.
What?
Motherfuckers don't trust themselves enough to trust somebody else.
Come on,
Because
man.
okay, but then you make a bad decision.
Listen, no. It's not bad decision. It's not bad decision because, all right, let's say you meet somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And in your mind, you want to do this shit the proper way. Look, we're gonna go out on dates, not just try to fuck her off the muscle because she look good or whatever. You want to see where her head at.
Right.
So all right, look, baby, we're gonna go out on a few dates. We're gonna talk. No, I know just no dinner date. Look, we're gonna go on some real dates. What do you like to do for fun? Look, I like to go bowling. I like to get to know a motherfucker, see what they're really talking about. Okay, you do that. You know, shit official. Hold on, people out. Shit official with them. You like how they move, you like how they vibe.
Come on,
boom, you say, all right, well, shorty look like she's some man. You know, no problem.
Man,
Nah, you're not in a relationship with her, but you got exclusive with her.
Right.
You didn't cut off the little pieces of meat that you were bagging on the side. Whatever. Hold on. Now, no, listen, people's out. You done got the looking good or whatever. You cut off the little pieces of meat over there. They ain't worthy. That's too early. Look, shorty, look. Hold up. This is over a couple of months of time now. Look, shorty, I'm not fucking with you like that. Look, I got a couple of months, nigga. She done trained you on the first. Look, I see what it's hitting for you. I'm gonna have to leave it alone for a little while. See what's up. You cut it off to try to give it a chance. Shorty tell you, you know she her own body, you know she done the third, you know she got friends. Right. Shorty sit there and she tell you, look, babe, I'm going out with the friends tonight. Mm-hmm. Do you honestly trust that she going out with her friends, or she going to see that nigga? I ain't mad. Can you honestly believe what she telling you? And take it for what it is? I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, you gonna have that thought in the back of your mind. Hold on. I'm gonna be real with you. I swear to God, it's always me. I swear to God. I ain't gonna never doubt you what you tell me the first time. Know why? As soon as you fuck up the second time, understand. There you go. Understand. You got to give a motherfucker the trust out the gate. I'm gonna go by your word. I will go by the trust out the gate. I tell them all the time. That what you tell me? All right. That's what I believe. My saying is, all right. Just know. It is up there. It's up there.
Listen. I hear y'all. I agree with y'all.
You ready for warfare? X-Men.
I agree with y'all on that, right? But here go the thing, my nigga. When you first meet somebody, you really don't know the sum total of who they are.
No. It takes you a while to get to know somebody anyway. You not know nobody in the month.
Do, right?
2 months, 3 months. Get to know. It takes like a year before you really know somebody. Because they're gonna put on a persona.
I want y'all to
hear me out. You don't put that shit on for 6 months.
Relax. Check me out.
Eventually, they
boom. You just not figuring out who they are, right? Somebody can see your value and be afraid to show you theirs.
Of course. Why?
Because they don't feel like they deserve you. That's a fact, my nigga. Hold on.
And I know it sounds weird. I understand.
If my self-esteem low, and I didn't dealt with for people watching. I understand what you're saying. For people watching. Totally. If my self-esteem low, and I've dealt with somebody like you, but they ain't seen me, I'm scared to move a certain way. I get it. But here go the thing.
If your self-esteem low, we just gonna be bad. I'm gonna just be bagging you up. What else is gonna
But here go the problem, dude. Because my self-esteem low don't mean I don't have no word.
I ain't saying you have no word. But if you don't know you got no word, the person that's looking at you go like you.
I posted that. Go check my timeline.
I'm just saying the person you fucking with gonna think you ain't got no word.
I'm telling you, check my timeline. I just posted that. But what I'm saying is, dog, listen to me. Where niggas fuck up at, and I don't want to say niggas, what most people fuck up at, right?
Let's say nigga.
Nah, because women do it too. So I'm gonna say this, dude. Nigga, if I put $1 down and 100 down until you pick the most valuable one, what you gonna grab?
You gonna grab that 100.
So when you see the fucking value and you know the value of it, I expect you to hold on to it. Even if they don't see it. Because $1 and 100, the dollar don't know the difference between it and 100. Let's be real. Money can't tell the difference between itself.
Mm-mm. We know the value of it.
We know the value of it. So a woman who don't know her value, if you know what you've been through dealing with other women, you know the value of her even when she don't. Right?
That's true.
But now, do you have the strength to assign a value to somebody who devalued herself all the way up until the point she met you?
It depends on how much patience you got.
I'm being real with you. That's the honest truth. How much patience you got? Because you got to understand, some people, dog, I tell people all the time, you could, what they're saying is you could bring a horse to water,
but you can't make him drink, right?
But then they say the saying, you could bring a horse to the river and dry him out where he ain't got no water for a couple of days till he get.
Heard that shit.
No, listen. Bring him to a river, ain't no water. Where he dried out to a couple of days, when you finally bring him the water, he gonna have to drink it because he's thirsty. So, dog, it's depending on how much patience you got and what you're willing to do for that. See, it's all the mindset for you. I'm gonna be honest with you, dog, because in the mindset, people, when you know you got a good person, you can somewhat feel, even if you know you fucking over, if you want to be with them, you can somewhat feel, you know what, I can fuck with him. But I don't want to fuck with him.
But you know,
or you can fuck with him, I'm gonna fuck with him, but I'm gonna give him a little patience. Or you be like, you know what?
But you know, as people though,
it's too much effort.
As people outside of the horse and shit, think about it like this: as people, if I see your work, I think you're supposed to see mine off the flip.
They ain't gonna see it.
But that's what most of the problem come in at.
If I can't see my own work, it's gonna be hard for me to see yours. Know why? Because I can't look past me.
But that's where I'm going. Think about it like this. If a woman say, as long as he paying the bill, I'm gonna let him go do him. Do she feel like she could find a man who could take care of her and still be faithful?
No, I just think that she's settling.
Okay.
Ain't even that. She's just trying to do what's best. I'm gonna put the best interest of her
for the scenario.
Yeah.
So with that being said,
hard times coming.
When you don't believe that you could get better or deserve better, you will settle for anything. I don't care how much money a man brings to the table. If you're a woman who feel like you could get a man who gonna be faithful and take care of you, you ain't gonna fall for that bullshit. That's like a nigga. Man, if I know I can find a woman who gonna make sure I'm good mentally, physically, and emotionally, that woman who just putting up with my ass because I paid a bill ain't gonna never measure up.
That's true.
Right? So we have to be honest. A lot of times, whatever we getting, we only getting it because we settle for it.
So we should just supposed to wait.
Boy,
listen. Off, wait.
I'm gonna tell you right now, real nigga shit. And sit there and I'm gonna say it like this.
It is right through.
I'm gonna say it like this. Listen, I'm gonna say it like this. You do better with Vazzy. You do better with Vazzy than dealing with her. You know Vazzy?
Bitch, I know bad, bitch. No coke.
Man, dumb, son. And look, it keeps you from fucking the wrong motherfucker. So look, those don't fucking back. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, at the end of the day, when it comes to
you got all Fridays, you married.
Man, fuck all that. You just want to switch to the other hand.
But
is like you say, the value of people, general, man or woman. We can sit there and we can say that I know my worth, I know what I deserve, but a lot of people don't stand on.
But you know what's crazy?
Want to do.
Well, let me tell you what's real though.
Because
we could say we want to, but let's be real, dog. And I'm gonna put it out there because I'm gonna have sympathy for some of y'all motherfuckers. I'm gonna have sympathy for y'all, but some people get to the point where they be so tired, bro.
You get tired of bullshit.
And it ain't even that. I'm just saying, I know it sounds like, they're giving up, but sometimes they get so tired. They get to the point where, you gotta be, the problem is, we gotta be so fucking strong because you're dealing with so much. You got other shit you're dealing with. You got kids, you got bills, you got shit you've been going through, baby daddy shit going. So much shit you're dealing with that you get tired. Even as a man, we got so much shit. You get to the point where you just get, you know what? And it sounds fucked up, but it's true. Mentally, as a person, when you deal with so much, mentally, you only can take so much. unless you just that motherfucker that's just so strong-minded, strong-willed that you're like, you know what? That's why it's only 1% of us that's just rich. Because they mentally strong enough to understand that, you know what? No matter what the fuck is going on around me, this is my goal. This is what I want.
But they black out everything, though. They
Yeah,
black out everything.
But when you trying to get it, like I say, always believe it.
When you come like that, they become emotionally detached from everything.
But what I'm saying is, when you become to the point where you see, that's why I say focus is motherfucker. Because when you become to the point where you know what, this is what I want. I want a real relationship. I want this. You have to be emotionally and mindfully strong to be able to deal with that shit that goes on in the everyday world, to understand when it's your turn or when it's your time to get that, and when you see it, grab it. It's just like anything where, like they say, you gotta know when it's your moment in time, grab and seize that moment. Cause dog, let's be real. Let's be real. They got motherfuckers out here hurting. They fucked up. So when a situation comes that's gonna put them in a better position, we're not gonna be like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real.
A lot of people don't go off of faith, they go off of logic.
Right.
They don't go. They like you got a lot of motherfuckers that's watching us right now. They might have goals and dreams.
Yeah. And
they're scared to go after. They're scared to go after it because of the simple fact they're scared to fail about it.
It ain't even that.
They're scared to step out on it.
I get what
you know what I'm
saying, but understand this, dude. I don't care how much better they have out there. If I don't think I deserve the better that's out there, I'm not gonna receive it when it comes. And I think, like, for me, what I look at when I'm listening to y'all talk, or not y'all, when I'm listening to things that are said, I'm gonna say it like this. If somebody, I said this the other day, watch this make sense. If I don't understand the value of credit, right, and I'm going to get a car, if my mind say I could only afford a used car, everywhere I go is going to be a used car lot, right?
Right.
I don't understand that when I go to a used car lot, by the time they put the interest on a used car, I'm paying a new car note.
Right.
Right?
Right. It's better to get your new car.
All right. So
hold
you
on,
know that.
Not right now.
No.
Not right now, though. Not right now. That shit done change.
Either way, but watch this though. You know that. You know that. So watch this. In saying that, somebody who don't know the value of credit gonna stay on that used car lot. Right? They don't know. When you understand, I can afford whatever I want. Now we ain't talking about somebody who can only afford a $200-300 a month note. Let's say your income affords you the luxury of going to get whatever you want right now. But in your mind, shit, I don't know what that car note gonna be, so I ain't about to go play with it. You heard me?
But you paying just as much you be paying for a brand new fucking
again though. Understand, when you know that, you move different. People move like that in relationships. Man, all I deserve is this. All I'm gonna get is that. All I'm gonna find is this. If you look at it right now, what does society and social media put out there? That at the end of the day, everybody cheating. Ain't nobody gonna be faithful.
They put this out there.
Ain't nobody.
The bag is
to move on.
The bag is the priority right now in life.
Like I said, hold on.
And hold on, true part about it, I always hit a bag priority. And half of y'all ain't got a damn fucking bag.
Not even a roller bag. A roller bag, a tuck away
only
bag.
Only bag you get is some nuts. Niggas dropping nuts off in your bag and you at
nut bag.
Listen,
straight up.
Okay.
And niggas getting bags too.
And it goes back to
they getting their mama back second and coming moving with you.
It goes back to what you were saying, bro. It goes back to, like you say, when it come down to credit shit. And it's just a scenario. Like he said, we worry about the credit, which is we're gonna talk about a relationship, in that phone. We worry about the credit because we're figuring this is all we can afford. Okay, but like you say, people haven't been taught, nor have a lot of people don't even teach themselves. You dig? That's what I learned about a lot of people. Our black folks, we could get on social media every day. We can watch bullshit. We can watch this. We can watch that. And you know what kills me with a lot of people? Oh, I don't want to waste my time but you waste time on social media. You waste time here. You waste time there. but yet you're not teaching yourself about the intellects of situations that you might go through. How many people you only can say on this motherfucker that read books?
No, you talking about lazy? Hold up, dog.
Now you got a book out, but how many people that actually said, "Come on, you piss and rock"?
Goose, you talking about
Goose? A fire ass book.
Goose, you talking about lazy motherfuckers that ain't want to graduate high school? They ain't graduate high school. They ain't worry about no fucking education.
Motherfuckers would not teach themselves. Motherfuckers would not do homework on situations. Motherfuckers would not learn about other things to try to educate themselves. They figure they're comfortable, they're good where they at. But at the time when a situation occurs, they new to it, they don't understand it, so they might reject it, or they might mishandle it wrong. Instead of educating yourself on it,
right,
then you could probably perceive it better, and
but again,
you can handle it in a different.
And the crazy part, hold up, crazy part before you say that. The true part about it, you know everything on fucking YouTube now.
But listen.
You can learn how to fuck
on
YouTube.
Listen. You know what? Everything on YouTube except emotional intelligence.
Sure.
And I'm gonna say that like this, bro. Like at the end of the day, you hear more women saying, let me rephrase that. You have more people saying when it comes to relationships, oh, well, this person did that and that person did this. You don't have people doing a self-assessment. What I did wrong, what I could have done to make sure this relationship worked like that. I shouldn't
have got caught sucking his dick or shit like that.
Whatever the case may be, right? So when you looking at it, motherfuckers not saying, well, damn it, if I had handled it like this, and this, shit would have been better. So if a man move forward, he'd be like, bitch, I just did what Ben do. If a woman move forward, well, he did this and he did that. Very few niggas, if you talk to them, your mom and your dad not together no more. What happened? Oh, my daddy did. Your mama might have fucked a million niggas.
And don't know.
But all you gonna talk about is what your daddy did.
Because the mother gonna always. That's crazy. I ain't gonna talk about that because I used to get real emotional about it. I used to get mad at that shit. God, I was married. That used to piss me off because she used to always use me as the bad guy. And I'm like, damn. But I never once told my children nothing. I said when they get old enough,
they will understand.
No, and that I say old enough, they want to ask me a question. I'm telling them anything they need to know because I didn't want to make it seem like I never want to put her in a bad light because nigga, I was a son. I love my mom to death. When I got older, I understand some things. I would have to look at my mom and be like, man, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? But when I was young, because I was young, I just took everything as it came to me. You know what I'm saying? When you start being older and become a man, you start understanding everything is as straightforward as you see that shit. You know what I'm saying? You start to understand shit like, damn.
I always looked at life. We may not understand what we're going through at that point of time, but in all actuality, it is designed to go that way. People say that, you know, we have control of our destinies. True and all, we probably make decisions that might affect our destinies, but at the end of the day, a lot of shit be already predestined. You know what I'm saying? Like you got motherfuckers that might grew up with two parents in the household, got everything they wanted, and you know what I'm saying, and they turn out to be the worst person in America.
I ain't gonna lie to you, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't gonna cut you off. No, it's fucked up. I'm gonna say this shit, and this shit might ruffle some feathers. Dog, you know how many niggas when I was locked up, them little youngsters coming out here, mothers and fathers, niggas at 30, 40 years coming that bitch getting. Nigga, they had their mama and their daddy, nigga.
But listen,
that shit used to fuck me up. Like, how y'all niggas like, y'all serious?
Like I say, you might get that motherfucker, their mama that been through it all, daddy that wasn't there and all that, but they made a choice. They could have made a choice of either staying in the hood and being the wrong person, accepting their faith of being that type of nigga, or they wanted better.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But
they didn't let their past
hold up.
dictate on how they want.
Hold up. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because I believe this. And I always believe this because I used to deal with children, especially when it's coaching sports. I believe this. It depends on the people they were surrounded with. That's what we forget.
They hard too.
Because the people they surrounded by. Because even though all of them in the projects, even though one motherfucker hang around somebody that's giving them some information or giving them some shit that's putting them in, that's got them thinking like different. You know what I'm saying? You be like,
I'm
damn.
one of those.
I'm like, I see everybody doing this, but they showing me some shit like, and I'm like, hold up. You intrigued by that because you trying to understand. You know what I'm saying? That's how you feel. That's how you feel like the roads that come out the cement. Dog, it's a seed that grew. It's a seed that grew from somebody.
You got a point, but you got to understand this.
It's a seed that grew from somebody.
But you got to understand, like, sometimes what we've decided is best for somebody else, it's not always best for them. Whether it's your children,
right,
your mate, whatever. Like my mom will tell you this to this day. My mom and my daddy made it their business to try to move outside of the hood element.
That's why I moved.
My mom will tell you this, nigga. If I could get there, I was going there. Right. My grandmother lived in the hood, so for me, nigga, if I rode my bike to the hood, I'm in that bit every day. Nigga, I stayed by my grandmother so much. Staying by my mom was like a weekend vacation.
Right.
You heard me? And my mom would tell you right now, like, I don't know what it is, but the wildest niggas showed him the most love, and I don't get it.
And listen,
but that was an element that I was comfortable in. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, I lived in a house with my mom and my daddy. My daddy was trying to protect me from something that he came from. But understand, like, it's a part of you, it's a part of me.
That what made you.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not trying, I tell niggas, I don't be trying to get stars or whatever. Because I ain't gonna tell you I'm the wildest nigga, the hardest nigga. But I just know how to adapt. But I'm real in who I deal with.
I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm gonna keep it all the way thorough. I was one of those niggas that was in the streets selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? And I used to hang with a lot of my little partners that did the, hustling shit, selling crack out there, whatever the case may be. But you know where I honest got all my knowledge from? The motherfuckers I sold drugs to.
That's the crazy part. I'm gonna say
these were the motherfuckers that was giving me
was crazy.
The shit that I needed for life. Dog. That my little partners them couldn't give me.
Dog. I'm gonna say it again. It be seeds that be planted in people at certain times. Like I say this don't I say this all the time, Rob? Some people get it today. Some people get it later, and we realize it. And that fucked up. Cause we'll be like, some people get it like right away. When they get it, they process it. And then they got some people, they'll go through all the shit, all the ringer, all type of shit. Then they get it, you be like, damn, that nigga came up. I remember when he was up.
It's just like a nigga that when you was young, you was in the streets heavy, you was running the streets, you was hitting the clubs heavy, and this, that, and the third. See, when you got older, that shit don't affect you like. It's not what's up like it used to be. It ain't like compared to you see a nigga out there, bitch. Like he fresh out the game.
It ain't about them getting older. It's about them when they got to a point. It got to more that point. They started the shit that people used to tell them. It started to resonate. Well, you gotta understand. People adapt or they understand knowledge of how people gave it to them. They get it at a certain point. Everybody don't get it like you get it. Well, just like in class, everybody wasn't fast as long as you was. Everybody motherfucker was slow as fuck. But the motherfucker, you'll be like, how you so smart? You get that shit slow, but easy to get it.
But what is though? The whole point is this. At the end of the day, if more women had been taught that I don't care if nigga paying bills or not, if he not treating you right, you don't have to accept it. What would be having this conversation if he paying the bills, can he still go out there and cheat? You understand what I'm saying? Because for a long time, I remember my grandmother and them, as long as he taking care of home, I don't care what he doing out there.
That was those saying.
Not now. It's just spilled over into
this is the thing that I was just telling some coworkers there about the situation. Okay. Just like when I seen your post about the topic of tonight. Back in the G when our grandmas and grandpas was doing their thing, grandpa will get the bag, grandma stay home. Mm-hmm. They didn't have the resources that they have now.
Oh, indeed. For women, right.
Yeah.
Right.
All those years, women scream equal opportunity. They want to feel equal as a man. They want to get the same opportunity as a man. They want to work the same job as a man. Mm-hmm. They don't want to look. They don't want to look at you looking at me as a woman that I can't do what you do. So when women got empowered, be able to do that, even when they opened up businesses, they got to the point where now they're independent. Now their mind frame has changed from, I can do exactly what you do, but now I can do it better than you, and I don't
But
need
you know the
you.
problem, though. This is my thing.
You know what I'm saying?
This is my thing, bro. Women keep saying I could do what you do, but it's only from the fucked up perspective. Like they don't understand. Like if I fuck with you and I want to be loyal to you, I could do that. You ain't rocking with me like that.
No.
You understand? Oh, I could do what a man can do. I could buy my own stuff. I could fuck
That's
everybody.
That's
but hold
what
up.
I'm trying to tell you.
Here's the downfall.
Perception of
that
it.
I can fuck everybody. I keep saying this and I'm going to stand on this. And I don't care how nobody else feel about this. And when you reach a certain point in life, you know one thing. It's not about how many people you can fuck, right? It's about the quality of people that you're into and you're involved with, right? If you fuck a woman who has no value, bitch, you ain't did nothing, right? But if you meet a woman who has a certain value and a certain level of substance, like if she could meet you on your level, when you going through it, that day you walk in the house and somebody tell me if I'm wrong, that day you walk in your house when it feel like the world and dropped on your shoulders, everything going on, and you need that moment to just sit, drop a tear, and she come in there and be like, say, babe, what you need from me? Let me give you this, that, and the other. But
no, what's crazy? Hold on. No, crazy. Before y'all do that, hold on.
Listen, hold on. Let me say this. That's what I'm talking about. Beyond taking care of a home and she being emotionally connected to you.
But
you
think
that goes beyond her pussy?
But if you
take
hold on. But if you
I'm
find
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because
that was the priest said.
I'm gonna say this because this what a lot of us are so fucked up. You want to get this? Some people not in your life for you to fuck them. One, not for you to fuck them. I don't give a fuck how they look. Some people come in your life, even though you meet them, y'all attract to each other. They come in your life to give you knowledge of some shit you need.
You know, the friendship level.
It ain't about I'm talking about just
knowledge on a mental growth.
Okay.
Thank you.
I got you.
Thank you. And they give you some shit. You be like, damn. You learn shit from people if you pay attention and get the knowledge that they trying to give you, but you so stuck on trying to fuck them or trying to get a relationship, you miss it. Women miss it, niggas miss it. Let's be real. And I'm gonna tell you some real shit. And that be people that be like, you know what? I know we ain't gonna work out, but I'm giving you some shit and you ain't taking it. Because now they see that your mind so stuck on the other shit, you ain't even see what I'm bringing. And nigga, that's and you know for a personal point what I'm talking about.
Listen, my part hope.
You know talking about how I used to tell you
get
shit.
you.
You
But
know what I'm talking about?
my part has been a hope, right?
Yeah.
And all his movement, no, this is real nigga shit.
Yeah, real talk.
And all his movement, nigga told me like they got some women that should be untouchable by you. And I was like, damn, like he's like, yeah, because some women should have a value that is beyond
trying to knock
if you just laying down with him.
Right.
You understand? Now, and it had greater value coming from him, who is a nigga like I'm trying to touch because what he told me was they had some people I could have touched that I chose not to. You understand?
Because they value.
But again, though, where the deception comes in at is damaged people will say you broken messages. So a woman who's only been dealing with broken niggas, when she talking to her sons and her daughters, she gonna tell her, man, you're a man, you supposed to tell her, don't let a nigga do you. You sending mixed messages, but you selling them out there based on what you're going through. For me, I'm gonna just tell you what's real. If you find somebody who's capable of holding you down and giving you the emotional spark that you need, hold on to them because they're few and far between.
It ain't even that, dog. People gotta learn how to understand. See the problem. See, when I say relationships, I go beyond the part where we are entangled together. Relationships for me, is with everybody because, like I said all the time, I might meet somebody or they might meet me, and just by them being in my presence and giving me the aura and giving me things, I'm learning from them just as a person. God don't bring nobody in your life for nothing, dog. If you don't understand that, you gotta understand people. He bring people in your life, and sometimes you either get it or you don't. Because
Listen,
because I don't be in a position. I'm not saying I'm not. because I done been in a position where I be like, you know what? I have met females. I ain't even had sex with. I be like,
on a
ooh,
real
and I be
nigga
put them
level,
on some real shit.
on a real nigga level.
But the problem was they didn't receive it like that. They still thought it was. And I was like, damn. What I used to say, Rock?
They don't even know me.
They thought I was a piece of meat.
That
That was crazy. Nigga like me, wild ass me. But I used to be, but I used to be so genuine though.
That boy, bitch, you tripping.
But I used to be real genuine
Some of
though.
them don't understand, like you said, understand the value of friendship. Friendship goes along.
Let me tell you something.
It was just me.
I
They
ain't
just
talking
felt like if I fuck with them and I give them knowledge and I give them something I'm trying to.
I told my wife this, dog.
If I feel like if I come in your life, if I ain't trying to make you better, what I'm here for?
But I told my wife this, dog.
Real fucks with you for that.
I told my wife
I can not fuck with you on that level, but I'm gonna still give you something that you can walk away with that's gonna be beneficial to you.
If you fuck with me, how am I gonna make you be on the level?
Why is this? I told my wife this. You really my partner.
Oh yeah.
You heard me? So by you being my partner, I'm gonna say some shit to you that might seem uncomfortable. Only because you're not used to being my partner. You dig? The way you see me talk to him, I'm gonna talk to you the same way, in a sense. Now, cause I ain't gonna be, bitch, you know, I'm gonna tap him like that. Bitch, you know what's out with us.
Yeah.
But when I give it to you, I'm gonna give it to you in its rawest form. Only because I fuck with you like that. And I want you to know when I'm pouring into you and I'm giving it to you, I ain't gonna downplay it or change it because I fuck with you like that. You understand? Now, right now, she'll be like, man, I'm cool with you giving, but when you give me that, I need you to do it like this. I ain't tripping. I'm not fucked up with it. But when you find the right person in your life, they're gonna allow you to give it to them in the way they need it. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You might need a woman on certain days to be like, say,
I'd rather for it very blunt. Go ahead, yeah.
No. Some days you might want it blunt. Some days
you might want
based on what the
You coming to
little cushion on, like a little cushion on, a little
you
cushion
coming to
on.
bitch already amped up, man. Fuck this shit.
Little softness with it.
Yeah,
Understand?
Cause get what? Sometimes you need a woman who gonna come in and be like, boy, fuck all that. Get up on your shit and go get this bitch done, dog. You tripping.
Hey.
Other days you might need, I understand you going through it right now, but like if you want to make it happen, you know what I mean?
You're right.
So it depends on the moment.
You're right. You're right.
Like for me, I ain't gonna lie. My strength is not picking the right moment. You know what I'm saying? Like that is not my best.
You're right. That's true though. That's true.
Right.
You think you coming off sincere, but you really coming off blunt.
You say your strength is not picking the right moment.
Right. Let me tell you why.
It is because
let me tell you. No. Let me tell you why I'm not saying it's
coming off sincere, but you might be coming off blunt.
No. Let me tell you why I'm not saying it's a weakness. Because I think that the weakness is trying to cater to you in your moment. Sometimes you just need a motherfucker who gonna be like, bitch, this is what it is.
Give it to you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So listen.
You're right.
When have you ever given me something and been like, man, I gotta think about how this nigga about to take this before I tell it to him. You don't do that. You be like, man, fuck that bitch. You need to, and when I say that about relationships, I have to really be into you and trust who I see you as. To be like,
I say this again. It depends on who you dealing with.
No,
everybody has a. When you deal with everything is different.
Dog, listen to me.
You deal with me different. You gonna deal with
DeAndre. Let me tell you.
You gonna deal with your baby different.
Listen,
everybody. You have a relationship with everybody.
Called me, my oldest son.
Yeah.
DeAndre called me, and then might call me and be like, "Say, Dad, everybody else saying this. I'm trying to figure out what's down."
I already know you up front with them.
So no, I'm saying this is how he called me.
You know how.
And so when he called me, I'll be like, "Well, look, this what happened. Man, that ain't what they told me. They told me this, but I'm just trying to see what's down with it. All right, cool. It is what it is, right? Now, buying you, he called me straight up. I ain't tripping, right? In my relationships with people in general, if I fuck with you, I don't know how to downplay it. But when you understand the value of me and you understand me, you know one thing. When I'm giving it to you, like I don't mean like I don't fuck with you.
I
who
do
I
it really
don't
give it to you
fuck
because I care for
But
you.
like I say, because you know what I'm saying, I'm just being honest as far as me. Because I had to learn because my daddy was around, he was like a military motherfucker. I used to do it in my children, and I had to learn that was not a good way to communicate with my children, especially my daughter. So I had to learn how to communicate different so they can understand because I was always on that
Militant shit.
yeah, you know what the fuck I said, when the fuck I said, how the fuck I said, you're being real. And I understand. And the trip part about it, if I tell her anything that hurt her feelings, she used to cry. And anybody can tell you anything. Me, she breaking down.
But understand this though.
So I had to learn how to understand
this what we have to look at it as too. There are variations of everything. Right. Now understand this. If I'm disciplining you, or if I'm chastising you, or if I'm trying to grow you, there are different intervals, right? So if I want you to grow, I can't give you the same energy as if I'm trying to chastise you, because it's gonna come out 2 different ways.
Right.
The people that we pick for our lives, you got, and we pick them, right? When you pick a certain person for your life, based on what you want for them and how you want it for you, you got to know how to make things work. You know what I'm saying? Huh? We've been working for 4 hours.
Oh, it's that time.
Well, it's time to wrap up. Yeah. Say, look, anytime Terry watching the time, I know something. God damn it. Say what you got to say, man. Wrap this shit up on the back.
All I want to say is, for Christmas, I hope y'all really find somebody y'all really want to be with. Like, I say this shit, but honestly, no. On some real shit, when it comes to these holidays and shit, all this shit going on, man, she fuck with me. Because I don't have my family here. You know what I'm saying? My mama gonna show my mom. I ain't gonna go into all that, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, if people know me, they know how I was with my children. So when I lost my son, it kind of fucked with me with holidays. It didn't have fuck with me. So y'all gotta cherish people. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit going on right now. If you really love somebody, care about them, really fuck with them. Like, stop on that fuck shit. People y'all really love. That dumb shit y'all be doing out there. That shit is, man, I'm getting to the age right now, like, I'm trying to enjoy the people I love. And if you're not on that level, stay the fuck around me. Because I know none of y'all know y'all fuck with me, and I fuck with y'all. We gonna have jump. Y'all know me anywhere I go. We having fun. We gonna enjoy ourselves. All that. I'm just saying this for holidays, bro, for real. Because niggas just got his ass bust right down hand.
Quick.
Like, for real. Like, right, y'all don't understand.
So,
man, enjoy. Man, fuck with the people you love. Show them love. Be love with them. You know what I'm saying? And even in relationships, if you really love that person, be with them. See that fuck shit y'all doing, man? Leave that shit alone, man. And if you don't know you don't want to be with them, leave them alone and go find your your baby daddy or that man husband, and just go find him later.
Go say what you gotta say. Fuck that.
Well, I'm gonna say this. You did.
I'm some real shit though.
Yeah, like you said, bro. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy the people. I just want to say that I'm very proud of my mama again.
Oh yeah, I seen that. That was up. I seen that was up.
How a nigga feel because they don't know what it is from where she come from to where she is. So I'm very proud of my mama. I love my mama. You dig? I am gonna support her all the way to the end. You dig? Because she did her fucking thing.
Fucking right.
And I will be there full force tomorrow to watch her graduate to become a full registered nurse.
What's up, boy?
You know what I'm saying? Moms, I wasn't able to get the matching pajamas with a family, or with an old lady or whatever. So mom's gonna put it together for Christmas.
Celebrate people's accomplishments, man.
Love
the
people who you're supposed to love.
Right.
Forgive who the people you need to forgive, and live your life, man. Don't hold on to grudges. Don't
guess what?
You know what I'm saying? Because if the people pay the bill tomorrow, you're gonna be wondering why I couldn't say it. Let that, whatever that shit is, let that shit go, forgive, and mend that bridge and keep it moving, dog. That shit helps you and that shit helps the next person. I'm done with it.
I'm gonna be honest. Like at the end of the day, when we started off with this topic, I was on some other stuff, but it was funny to me, right? No, for real. I thought it was funny, but when you really think about it and you think about the question asked, if he's paying for it, is he allowed to go and play and do whatever? That's based on your value of self, right? Can you put a numeric value on you and your feelings? Is there a dollar amount that could compensate you for what you deserve emotionally, mentally? You know what I'm saying? I think so many times we listen to our elders and we use their experiences and their PTSD affects how we deal with relationships right now.
You go online and see
Right?
that shit right now.
Oh, all men gonna do, a person gonna do this. Sometimes you gotta be able to understand who you dealing with and are they giving you what you need. When I'm looking at stuff, I feel like this. If I base my life on what other people went through, I would never find love. But if I understand what I deserve and what I'm working for and what I'm putting out there, what I'm supposed to get back, when they come back to me, I'm gonna be ready for it. Most of us haven't been in that place. We just take our scars and we like, oh, it's like this, it's like that.
Right.
Man, let's just be real. Money can't buy happiness. It's not going to. It would. Now I'm gonna tell you, it'll rent some happiness. It definitely will rent some
It
happiness.
ran for a couple of years.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna buy it. Like, you ain't gonna be happy forever. Not off of little things. If a man paying your bills and you allow him to go and be with somebody else, he wasn't your man in the beginning, and you knew he was never
He
gonna
still
be.
ain't your man. You know he ain't your man if he doing that interview. Fuck.
Clearly,
Yeah, everybody.
right?
For the streets.
At the end of the day, if you know you deserve better, you're not gonna put up with less. When you figure out that you deserve the man that you want, right? And that's the thing, like most people don't realize they deserve what they want. When you realize you deserve what you want, you're not gonna settle for less. I don't care what kind of bill he paying, I don't care how much he paying, whatever. At the end of the day, if he's not taking care of you, the person, emotionally, mentally, that part, because that's what we looking for. That's gonna be a whole nother conversation.
We'll
But
talk about
as
that.
men, that's what we really be looking for. When you find that, that's when you know you really found the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That's how I feel about tonight's conversation. Y'all follow feminitybeauty.com. Get y'all 5 highs though. Cause see, after Christmas, y'all gonna be looking for her. Right? So let me just do this right. The 14-day detox is on deck. Y'all go ahead and get the 14-day detox. For all of y'all who done got the BBLs, go get the Fajas and all of that. The other people, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you know, like, you're not willing to do the dieting and whatever, go ahead and get your waist trainers, whatever. Like, I'm telling you, feminitybeauty.com, she got all of that. Outside of that, if you're a little ugly,
Don't come by me.
Crazy.
all right, so let me rephrase.
Come on, go ahead. Go ahead with your move, man. Go ahead. You done already said this.
The
up there,
finer
man.
you are,
put it out there already.
the finer you are, the better you look to him. That's all I'm saying. Like, just put yourself in position to get the man you want.
Holla that baby girl, because she got that word.
Now, if you
Yeah.
ain't got, if you're trying to gain weight, you need a little butt. She got the gummies. My wife hustling. I'm telling y'all, she really, really hustling on
Hey,
stuff.
Toy, what's going on with
And
you?
if you don't have no lashes, but you want to wave at a few people, go ahead and get the lashes.
Before we get out of here, I'm just putting this out here. I'm not doing a birthday party this year.
I'm not
All right, I'm chilling. But I'm gonna put up $1,000 bar tab. Come drink with me.
Where you at with it? Because I'm coming.
Right there in a hole in the wall.
Which one? They
Right
got
there,
there,
TV.
Okay, I'll come fuck with you. Yeah.
29th of December. Come fuck with me. I'm just having $1,000 bar tab because usually when I throw a party, I spend more than that. So I said, let me just spend that and just get it over with. I ain't got no food. Eat where you coming from. Ain't nothing. It's R&B night. It's gonna be nice. Coming there when the bar tab over with, buy your own drinks. Now if you coming that bitch and it gone, that's on you. I'm just telling you, come fuck with it.
All right. All that being said, real talk, all bullshit aside, nobody has earned the right to cheat on you if you don't want to be cheated on. Now, if you're in a polygamous situation or you figure, I want this and I want that, it's cool. Like it's cool if you do it. I ain't tripping. At the end of the day, though, you got to understand one thing. In order to get what you want, you have to demand it. You have to know you're deserving of it. Relationships are problematic when we don't talk about it and we're not on the same page as far as it goes. A lot of women don't understand that even men are thinking about it like, what do I deserve? Like, while you saying, okay, he can afford to go out and cheat, some men want to feel like, I don't want you to go and cheat on me. Some women drop the ball because they don't be on that page where it's like, nigga, I'm fighting for you. I want you to be here, whatever. They be on some shit where, bitch, if you gonna do it, go do it. Nah, make me feel like you want me at home. Make me feel like you want me to be that man because that's the way I am gonna come through. Right?
None of that. If you tell him, see, y'all got a lot of power.
Come on,
we ain't got another hour.
We're gonna talk about that.
So what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
y'all see what it is. Man, Conversation Monday, man. Y'all tune in next Monday, man. Y'all see
y'all next Monday, man.
Come holler at us.
We gonna
Yeah.
be on
Lay y'all. Yeah, bro, cause I about to say fuck.
Yeah, we
Can
can't.
you tell the nigga you